What's going on, guys? What you're seeing right
Hey,
now
guys.
is the based intro that I made.
It was supposed to be bass.
It was supposed to be. Right now, you'd be hearing the Emiya theme in the background, building up, giving you a great cinematic
It was gonna be
experience.
so hype. It was so good.
But
YouTube fucking copyright striked us.
I want to kill myself. Wait, can we say that?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what we should be able to say is fuck YouTube.
Fuck YouTube.
Fuck the person who holds the copyright to the UB Dubs edition of.
the Emiya theme.
Ooh, you know what could be bars?
The Emiya theme. What?
What if I put an alternate version in? Is there a good alternate version, or is that the best one?
Because it's gonna be copyrighted no matter what.
You think it's okay?
Yeah.
You know what's fucking bullshit though? That somebody uploaded that whole ass song to fucking YouTube.
Yep.
Didn't get that shit taken down
Yep.
as soon as I put a snippet in what is demonstrably much more transformative content than that video. Where's the fair use, YouTube? Bars hard raw bass.
Yeah. If you want to watch the real one, look at the Google Drive link
Yeah.
in the description.
Yeah, right now. I mean, you're watching it, but like, if you want the
Yeah,
full,
if you want the
if you want
full
the
intro.
full experience, okay, we're about to come in here in a second. So peace out, guys. Enjoy.
Bye.
Let's get in there.
Hey, guys. How Merry
Kwanzaa,
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaanica, Chris Kwanzaanica. There you go.
That's right.
That's
Welcome
bars.
to the podcast of misfortune.
Brought to you by the Call Me Carson Discord server.
That's not happening. Welcome to the misfortune podcast.
Merry Christmas!
ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody sub to
Merry
Call Me Carson
Christmas.
right now. All the proceeds will secretly go to us.
That's not true.
That's
That is true. That's true. We're affiliated with Carson. We have
Carson himself,
links.
yeah.
Carson himself. Carson King. That's his full name.
This is the holiday OVA, ladies and gentlemen.
He says holiday with a grain of salt because I don't know if this is even coming out on Christmas or New Year's.
You know what? They're both festive times. Let's call
They
it
are the
the
holidays.
festivities. The
Oh,
festivities.
the festivities episode.
Let's get even like let's expand the umbrella even
Be more inclusive.
Yeah, be more inclusive.
Do you like
Nah,
including
fuck them kids.
minorities?
Fuck the war on Christmas.
The War on Christmas. Oh, with Robert
don't
De
know-
Niro.
You don't know about the war on Christmas?
Didn't you see that movie?
There was a movie called The War on Christmas with Robert.
No, it was the War on Grandpa.
The war. Yeah. But
Yeah.
wait, do you seriously not know about the war on Christmas?
No, what's the War on Christmas?
It's this cultural idea that like Christmas is being abandoned because businesses and like the state are being more inclusive of other holidays like Kwanzaa or Hanukkah, and so people, it's more PC to say like Happy Holidays, and people will get fucking pissed. They'll be like, no, say fucking Merry Christmas, god damn it. It's like, god damn, son. Like,
I just say Merry Christmas so that I don't hurt, or Happy Holidays so I don't hurt people's feelings.
no, but
But
Hey,
like they're like they're extreme.
fuck their feelings is what I'm saying right now.
Oh,
Hmm.
as
Is that raw? Is that hard? Or is that bars?
as yeah, we were having a debate before we started the podcast, and it was like the differences between like hard, raw, and bars.
They're all very incredibly charged and loaded terms, but
Right, but there's subtle differences.
they're locked and
You
loaded.
gotta read between the lines a little.
You gotta read between the subtleties, subtle distinctions
right.
between the
Yeah,
three.
exactly.
You want to know what's bars?
What's
is
bars?
Our format for this this
Holiday
year
season.
OVA for this here holiday season.
Yeah, we'll be calling this the OVA again, ladies and gentlemen.
the OVA, yeah.
The OVA, because
That's
it's
probably
the
the most. That's the most inclusive title. is
Yeah, that's the
OVA.
inclusive title.
So the way we do things, we're doing it just like last year. We have a few categories, all that are anime. So if you're looking for any other categories, go fuck yourself.
We're an anime podcast now at this point.
At this point, we are.
I don't,
we are.
I don't think I can deny it anymore.
We're an. We
We're
talk
an
about
anime
other
podcast
things.
that talks about other things. Yeah.
We occasionally talk about other things. Like we're probably going to talk about a major movie event that just happened coming up here in this next.
Oh, what major
episode.
movie event that just happened on December 17th? 16th? 17th. Whatever.
West Side Story kid, the new Steven
Yeah,
Spielberg.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Steven Spielberg did that?
Yeah. He's kind of been
God,
on the,
he's such a
the
loser.
decline. He's kind of been on the decline, I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
Like, I think his best movie the past, like, 10 years was Lincoln. Everything else has been kind of mid.
He did that movie too?
He did Lincoln, yeah. Apparently this one's good though. So, but anyways, so the
Anyways,
format here. We were mulling over whether or not we should do top 3 or top 5 things in each category because
yeah,
top
there's a
3 was
lot.
like that's not
That's not enough.
that many, but top
Right.
5 is a little too much. So we decided
Go
on
with
the
top
magic
4 again. Like
the
last
magic
year.
number 4, the top
4.
4.
I
We
am
have
number 4.
quite a few categories like best anime. We got best anime movie. We got best anime voice performances. If you're looking for sub voice actors, fuck off because we're doing dub. Because we mostly watched dub this year.
Yeah,
We're doing a whole bunch of shit. Okay,
we are.
but now it's time. It's time to get into it. So what? Should we do it differently from last year? Should we save our best anime till the end, or should we just be straight up with it?
I mean, I feel like most people can guess our best anime.
Yeah, so we might as well just
Right.
get in there. All right. So,
So,
you wanna-
well, should
you wanna-
we? Oh, well, I thought you meant like best anime like of all time, not top 4. Maybe you should save
Yeah.
the top 4 for the end. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's start with movies then.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because, yeah. You want to start with your number 4?
Sure. Well,
All
my
right.
number 4 movie of the 2021 season is Rascal Does Not Dream of a Dreaming Girl.
Oh shit.
This is the movie sequel to Rascal Does Not Dream of a Bunny Girl Senpai. A show that I expected to be kind of cringe was
it
actually
was kinda
a
based.
little bit based. It was still a little bit cringe, but not enough to
Right, to offset the
yeah,
base
right.
levels.
This film, God, it was like not what I expected. Number one, this show going into it, imagine like Steins Gate, but like the plot is only romance, which I guess is kind of just
Ah.
Steins Gate anyways.
Yeah, a
But
little bit.
like it's very not like exactly what you'd expect. It makes you think a little bit. It's a thinking man show.
It's an
if you will.
intellectual show, I see.
Yeah, and this movie was no different. The show essentially built up to all of this, and a lot of the stuff that happens in the movie, is kind of referenced in the show, or there's a lot of characters that are in the show but don't play a part. And then they do play a part in the movie. I won't spoil it too much because there's definitely a few big spoilers for the movie, and honestly, I forgot a lot of details because it was at like middle of the year when I watched this last. I won't say anything too specific because there are definitely a few major spoilers for the movie, and honestly, last time I saw it was like middle of this year. But it is definitely a good film, worth watching. A lot of emotional build up and climaxing, and a really big payoff.
Were you
for-
climaxing? Were you
I was
climaxing?
climaxing just a bit. I won't lie.
Just a little bit in the fabric,
Yeah.
the fabric of your jeans or whatever you're wearing.
Yeah, I mean, you know what the main girl looks like. Anyways, what is your
we
number
are
4?
not doing top 4 waifus this year, by the way. That's
Oh, thank God.
what? Come on, dude.
That was grueling to be like.
Don't have shame in your game. Come on.
My number 4 girl of this year. What is your number 4 movie of this year, Julius?
My number 4 anime film of 2020. By the way, this is not just, obviously, as you can tell, it's not just films released in 2021. It is stuff that we watched. So
Yeah, right. It's so
So-
I think, might I add, I think that we are adding some new rules. This doesn't necessarily apply
Yeah.
a lot to this year, but it's mainly like about probably the next year's OVA, where I think instead of it being exclusively things that we watched for the first time this year, it's now going to be things that we just watched in general this year.
sure, as
like-
pod shows.
Right. Well, I
As
think
we dub
mainly for the shows, this only applies to the shows, and it's going to be what we cover as pod shows
Yeah, that's fair enough.
as our top ones. Yeah. So, like, if, say, we wanted to watch a certain show that we're watching now, and we wanted to put that on our top 4, which we will be discussing in the next episode of the Misfortune
Yes,
podcast.
sir.
Stay tuned.
Slipping it in.
We could do so next year, but
But
so,
this year, no, it has to have been. It also has to have been. Although, no, you just revise the rules, whatever. So my number 4 film was Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel,
Oh,
movie 3, Spring
number
Song.
4.
I had high expectations for this movie because it was admittedly, I was super curious as to what the conclusion would be to this what had been a very intriguing route as of the second movie. And actually watching it, it definitely, I mean, as a ufotable product, it just delivered because it's a ufotable product and it looks fucking amazing and the fight scenes are probably like some of the best animated of this year period.
Oh yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
But there were things that I had gripes with, like the whole the little Kara no Kyokai reference at the end that I did not understand, which you know what is it's not really as big of a gripe that I have anymore because honestly, it's once you've entered Fate, you kind of have to sign up and be a Type Moon fan almost. It's like to understand some of the shit that goes on, like you have to delve deep. If you
Right, you have to
actually
be in the lore.
yeah, if you seek to
Yeah.
understand it, or you could just be like, whatever, that's fine, and just shrug it off. Which at this point, I feel like I would have done more so. But there were some very cool payoffs in this movie. The Emiya, the whole scene where Emiya like basically becomes servant tier and fights fucking Berserker is dope as shit, and they got his theme banging in the background.
Yes.
You got the whole fight with him and Kotomine, which was kind of underwhelming for me, but it still was like a really cool fight because of everything behind it. And
Right.
Koto. Okay, here's a question: is Kotomine hard or raw?
I think he's just hard, honestly.
Okay, yeah, he's not raw level yet.
In
There
my
are some
opinion.
raw characters in Fate, but
Fate has some of the rawest in existence. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. Overall, I still think it's I think the order is 2, 1, 3 in terms of the Heaven's Feel movies for me, because
Really?
the second one just had like a really, I don't know. Well, first of all, it has Saber Alter versus Berserker, which is fucking
Right. Yeah.
insane. But also
The second one just has like it's kind of it's hard to explain.
yeah, there's just something
But,
about it
like,
because the first one is like extremely strange in the type
yeah,
of
it's kind of
tone.
jarring.
It is extremely jarring, and I don't even remember a whole lot happening in the first one. There were a few fights here and there, but like I didn't remember a whole lot of plot progression happening necessarily. Whereas in the
Yeah.
second one, there's a shit ton of stuff happening, and the third one, it only takes like place over like a single day, basically, right? Or like a day and a night.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
mean-
pretty much like a full 24 hours.
Yeah, Fate Stay Night. You're staying the night in this movie.
Oh, that's a bar. That's a
thank
bar.
you,
That's
thank you,
bars. That's
thank you.
bars.
Someone write that down.
Write that down.
But yeah, I was considering. This was definitely a straggler at the bottom of my list that made its that made its way on. Like I think I can't remember what I was considering against. I won't spoil, I guess, but
Okay,
I
yeah.
was considering another movie alongside this one, is what I'll say.
Okay,
So that's my number
interesting.
4. What's your number 3?
Coming in at number 3 for me is Kara no Kyokai movie 7,
Oh.
Murder Speculation Part B. Honestly, I had to think about whether or not I was going to do movie 7 or movie 5 for this list.
Movie 5.
It came down to movie 7 for me.
Yeah.
And let me explain why. Because in the past Kara movies, there wasn't a ton of emotion.
Oh.
In my opinion, especially with Shiki being the main character, and she doesn't ever show her emotion very often.
Kokuto doesn't really either. He's kind of just like a beacon of purity almost. Like
Essentially, yeah, right.
so it's not a lot to like. It's not a lot of like two or three dimensional like in terms of emotional displays. They are multi-layered characters, but
right, yeah, but in this movie, I feel it was a story of, it was like in the past movies, it was either there would be a Shiki scene and then there would be a Kokuto scene and then there would be a Shiki scene and a Kokuto scene. In this movie, I feel it was them collectively together. And they were in
Finally.
a situation together, and they didn't necessarily want the other one to be in the situation with them, but at the end of the day, they were in it together. And the climax, I think, just highlights that. I think the climax of this movie is fucking phenomenal. With them, and I believe the guy's name is Leo. Yeah,
Yes.
Leo.
Weed Man.
Yes.
It does have one of the
Weed Man.
greatest sequences in anime history, Weed Fight. If you're gonna
Yes.
check out this film, check it out for that.
Weed Fight's awesome.
Weed Fight.
That's all I'll say.
And Leo gets in there too.
He
It's a
does. He
little
gets high.
unsettling.
Oh well, yeah. With
I'm referring to the
Shiki scene.
lick a tongue. Lick a tongue.
Yes,
Is all I'll say.
yes. There is quite quite the graphic scene of some licking.
I mean, it's a
involving
fairly
characters.
graphic franchise, so.
That's true. Yeah, it doesn't. It's definitely a rated R franchise. But no, I think there's just definitely a lot of emotion in this with the main characters. It's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good action. Good villain. I think that's probably the best villain. Of the movies, in my opinion. Yeah, very, very, very.
When you put it that way, that's kind of. I never really thought about it that way, of them like finally struggling through this ordeal, like together. And I guess I understand where the appeal to you comes from the climax, but definitely just a personal thing for me, where it's like,
Yeah,
oh, fuck. So
For sure.
spoilers, it's not on my list.
Fair enough.
Number 3 is Redline. This film shocked me.
Interesting.
I definitely was expecting coming in for it to be a fucking like phenomenal piece of animation, because it's Madhouse, and apparently they did a fuck ton of work on it, and I've literally only heard that it's a visual masterpiece from everybody. So
Yeah.
But I mean, it just ended up being a ridiculous. I know everybody says that this will turn your brain off movie, but like, its plot is like just simple enough to carry like the absolute madness that is the actual like Redline race, and the fucking like, what the fuck was the big ass blob monster called? I don't fucking remember.
Oh, Funky Boy?
Funky Boy. Like, he is the embodiment.
Yeah, that's
of
pretty
this
much
movie to me.
ridiculous. The Akira monster?
Yeah. But there's even like, there's a good amount of emotional appeal in this movie too. I really like the main character. I like his little band of garage dudes that are like helping him out in the race. I don't know. I really love this movie, and I was not expecting to. Plus, banger soundtrack, by the way. That shit.
Oh, absolutely.
And besides another franchise, actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. Whoops.
Oh, okay.
The racing in this movie is visceral. Like they get in there. Like, I felt
They
like
do.
I felt like I was in that fucking car at certain points.
I will
Like, it
say,
was crazy.
The racing in this movie, raw.
It is.
It's raw. That is
And it was right here that Craig fucked up and stopped recording, and yet also gave us the greatest gift by allowing the inception of the greatest award system of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is comparable to when the Founding Fathers first wrote the Constitution. This is the drafting. Enjoy.
Anyways, back to the Badge of Rawness.
Back to the grind.
That's going to be the new award for the OVAs for forthcoming. I'm setting a new precedent for the second annual Misfortune Podcast OVA. Ranking a lot of precedents today. Precedents, my mistake.
Precedents, not presidents.
No George Washington, but he was setting precedents with the 4-year terms, by the way. But the Badge of Rawness.
That's bars. That's bars.
Our first award.
Historical
Yeah,
bars.
Historical bars. Bro. Never mind. Anyways, the first Badge of Rawness has been awarded to
to Redline.
To Redline, yes. Correct.
Okay.
Are we finished with the Redline segment?
Yes, we are. Number 2 for Caden.
No. Going at number 2. The Badge of Rawness, dude.
Can you make a visual for the Badge of
I was just
Rawness?
thinking about that. Yeah, we're making a Badge of Rawness visual.
I love completely like asinine, like trying to make it sound cool rating
That's what I'm
systems. That's
saying,
my
dude.
favorite. So that's
The
awesome.
badge of raw. Should we have? Oh,
You know
hold
what,
on.
guys?
Actually, hold on. How about this?
I'm gonna say it. I'm giving this a badge of
No,
rawness.
before you say that
Oh!
officially, let's write out the badge. We have badge of rawness. We have
You just,
badge of bars.
you just got a little ear rapey.
My bad.
Yeah.
Before we do this, we have badge of rawness, badge of bars. What else
I
is
feel like
there?
it's appropriate in this volume for you to announce
Like-
this. You're yeah.
Oh.
You're not like ear piercing, but like you're like. Rah, rah, rah.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. So we have badge of rawness, badge of bars. What else is there? Badge of hardness.
Oh wait, you're kind of at a middle ground. Whatever.
What's go-
It
it's
sounds fine.
close to my
It sounds
mic.
fine though.
Badge.
Yeah,
of
whatever.
bars, badge of bars. Badge of hardness.
Badge of based.
Badge of based and badge of cringed.
No, the based has to have like a different. It doesn't mean like a medal of based.
Metal. Okay. So we had to make a. So I just wrote it. I just sent it in chat. We have rawness, bars, hardness, based, cringe.
And these are like the chat is like the historical archives of the Misfortune podcast.
Right.
Like this is now.
That's
These
what
are
I'm
now in the
saying.
archives.
There's so okay. So now we have to decide. We can do one of these for any of them, for any category, but only one for all of the categories.
Ooh,
So
that's
to
based.
I have to give. Hold on. Let me.
Well, I don't,
Award your badges. Quick. We can edit this out if need
award
be.
my badges. Okay.
Award your badges.
Oh, hold on. Okay. Let me get in there.
No, we can't do cringe. No cringe. Never mind.
No. Based hard bars
It's
raw.
hard bars raw. Yeah. This is the greatest thing we've ever done on this show.
This is historical. It's just.
So fucking good.
Okay. Oh wait, are we doing these for all categories?
No, we can do one of them, but that one is used up for all of the categories.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could do it on any
Oh,
category, but
fuck.
that's what I'm saying. It makes it hard.
Oh, they gotta be. Hold on, let me get to the characters.
You're only on characters.
No, I'm just. Hold on.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
These are like this. The next tier of acclaim are the awards.
That's what I'm saying. Acclaim. The acclaim. I'm down to raw. I need to find out what's raw. This is so good. What's raw in this?
This is hard. Not that hard, but
I have my bar, or not my bars. I have my awards. Are we editing this segment out? The waiting segment?
I don't know. I feel like this is like writing the Constitution right now.
Or the founding fathers?
We're the founding
the
fathers of base, raw, hard, and bars.
I'm gonna write a constitution later. I'm gonna write the Constitution of the Misfortune. What's it gonna be? Articles of Misfortune. There it is. That's so fucking good. I have my awards given now. This is like improvised too.
This is just this is off the cuff.
All right. in there.
I'm finished.
Okay. Well, I'll get on with my movie too then.
I finished mulling over the. Yeah. Okay.
So coming in at number 2 for the movies for me is Fate Stay Night movie Heaven's Feel 3 Spring Song. This film. Here's the thing.
It grew on you. It grew on you.
Did
Didn't
it?
it?
Because honestly, at first, I was a little bit disappointed. I didn't want to admit it. But I was slightly disappointed. However, it grew on me when the dub came out. Because when the dub came out, it put things into perspective. And one could say,
How so?
well, there's a lot of what you take as just nonsensical, just rambling. Especially in that sequence when Reen and Emiya go and get the jeweled sword.
Yeah.
Elia's talking about like the lore of Type Moon.
The lore.
It's like, what is going on? Like, you have no idea. But when they're in dub, they say it like so much more simplified.
Interesting.
And it's like that really put things into perspective, and it made the movie a lot easier. Not to comprehend, but just easier to like connect with. I feel.
Yeah.
And to immerse yourself in.
Did we watch a fan sub version, or did we watch the official
We
sub?
watched the official sub. Because the movie had come out, or I think the Blu-ray had come out when we watched it.
Oh yeah, that's
first.
Yeah.
And that's the day when we were freaking out. We finally watched it, but
yeah.
The movie. You're gonna notice a common trend here, and it's gonna be emotional payoff.
Oh yes.
This movie, I feel, is the conclusion to Fate Stay Night. It really, like, I think, looking back on it now, it's probably the best ending for the characters.
Yeah.
Unlimited Blade Works is probably my favorite route.
Yeah.
But like, I rewatched it this past month, or I guess it was 2 months ago now, and like, all of the characters except for Emiya and Reen get fucked.
Yeah, and Emiya and Reen, their ending kind of plays like fanfic. Not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying.
I enjoy that fanfic,
Yeah.
but it plays like fanfic a little bit.
They don't have good endings.
Yeah, not really.
But
except Archer. Archer's ending in Unlimited Blade Works is probably the best of any of his endings.
He has closure. But in this one, everyone gets their happy ending. Most of the servants live. If they don't, they're coming back in Hollow Ataraxia anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Where's little baby Gilgamesh?
Baby Gilgs, put him on screen. Editor Julius and Caden.
Gil. Get Gil on there.
Yeah, that's what they call him. It's just a good movie. The fights, incredible. The soundtrack is incredible.
Oh yeah. Oh, the soundtrack. Yeah.
Looking back on it now, the soundtrack gives me hard Kara vibes. I don't know if it's the same composer.
That makes sense.
But
I'm not sure who did the Kyokai soundtrack.
I couldn't tell you. But no, movie.
And you have the road trip arc with Emiya and Kotomine, and that's just bars.
Oh yeah, the Emiya and Kotomine road trip is.
And the hard ass scene where Kotomine is like basically fucking telling this motherfucker that he's God.
He does it when he enacts Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene was.
He's getting in there.
Dare I say raw? Not yet.
Is he getting the Is he getting the badge? Is he getting the badge?
Not yet. Not yet. It ain't.
Not yet.
Yeah. So that's why Fate Stay Night coming in at hard number 2.
Okay. So coming up next is the film that I rewatched.
Oh, you rewatched this is the one
for this podcast. I rewatched it, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been rewatching for a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, I rewatched Demon Slayer Mugen Train. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to say, it's not as good as I remember it being. My thing with it is Demon Slayer I thought was a decent 7, and it was a fun shonen that I was like, I'm slightly looking forward to whatever this brings. I'm just not gonna have the highest of expectations. So going into Mugen Train with those low ass expectations, I was blown the fuck away. Because that is my favorite movie going experience, is going in with like gutter fuck expectations and then just being blown away.
Right.
That is my favorite experience ever in a movie.
It's a far cry from the show itself, for sure.
Yes, it is. it's not as far of a cry as I remember it being. There are a lot of stretches where I'm like, this is kind of moving slow, and I didn't remember it being that particularly slow. And it's
Right.
important for like development and the character dynamics, and especially getting to know Rengoku, who literally only shows up for this movie. But
Mm.
on rewatch, this movie still is the best of Demon Slayer, and it did what I thought was probably nigh impossible, which was completely sell me on Demon Slayer as a series. And
Ooh.
there's just so much. Like, the fucking action is phenomenal. It has the best fights in the Demon Slayer series, in my opinion.
Oh.
And I think both in like strategy and in terms of like whatchamacallit, just pure animation, choreography, and rawness.
Oh.
But whoa,
Whoa.
we're not going there. We're not
Don't
going
get
there.
twisted.
But there's even like great emotional shit for the characters where I finally felt like almost like felt for them more than I ever had before on the show. Zenitsu, he's not doing shit in this movie. Inosuke is doing shit in this movie, and
Oh,
that's
he
what I really
is.
appreciate. Tanjiro's getting some great shit. Him acknowledging like his past because or his tragic backstory, because to be honest, like he's kind of just out of there at the beginning with not a lot of time to grieve, and that was
Yeah.
just like great closure for his character, and I really appreciated him a little more this time around. Rengoku is not as great as I remember him being first time around. I
Yeah.
actually watched it in dub, and I heavily prefer the sub, but I think I watched
Demon Slayer is one show
Sub of the
that I
show.
will admit I think this sub is superior to the dub.
That's bars.
I don't give that award around often, but
ladies and gentlemen, I motion a bar
confirmed.
for Demon Slayer. Confirmed? Okay. Thank you.
Is that
Um,
canon?
Is that canon?
The first
but no,
badge of bars? Or no,
No.
not yet.
No, there are no badges on this film. But simply because there were some other ones. This is a badgeless film. But that is not to say that it is not a listless film.
Oh, absolutely not.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So number 2, Demon Slayer Mugen Train.
Bars. And coming in
And
number
with
1,
that, number 1.
the movie that I thought you were talking about when you were talking about rewatching, because I thought you were on number 1.
Fuck no, I'm not rewatching that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Evangelion
sorry,
3.0.
I was about to
Thrust.
announce it as Neon
Oh.
Genesis, but
Oh,
in a way,
God.
it is maybe
1.0 Thrice Upon a Time.
maybe it wasn't about the destination. Maybe it was more about the Neon Genesis that we had along the way. That's why coming in at number 1 is
But we also have to acknowledge that maybe it's time for a Neon Genesis Evangelion.
that's what Hideaki Anno proposes in his 2021
You
masterpiece.
sound like a fucking movie critic.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what Anno says in his latest masterpiece.
That's what I say in all my English essays. I make like a moral
That's a
argument.
bar.
I'm like,
That's
that's what
bars.
so and so says in their book.
That's like you're like on live television and you're like watching the movie trailer and you're like
Right, exactly.
You're turned towards the screen, you turn towards the camera, and that's what he says about this groundbreaking new. That's bars. We're giving that a bars badge.
Hold on, Julius. Hold on. Evangelion 3.0 was 1.0.
Yeah.
Twice Upon a Time. Phenomenal film. Like
You want to talk about waiting, ladies and gentlemen, an emotional payoff.
oh.
This is your movie.
Because not only did the characters do it, but the
Yes.
fans did.
Not us, really. I mean, we still waited a couple of years,
We waited
but
for a But I mean, not as long as the originals, the
the
OGs,
struggle.
taking it back to the beginning, Fate Zero.
I don't even like these motherfuckers. I don't think these motherfuckers even like the rebuild movies though. So like,
I don't.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't know. I think that
Is that general consensus? I've seen a lot of people shit on the rebuilds,
really
and I don't
they're
understand.
not
why.
real
Yeah.
fans. Anyways,
Gatekeeping. Let's get it.
yes. This movie is phenomenal. I
Yeah, it is.
I honestly, I don't think I have much negative to say about this movie. It is.
Warrants several watches.
Yeah, I watched it 3 times in a week,
Mm.
and I haven't seen it since. But it's
I think you have a fair like window of assessment.
right. And
Yeah.
I mean, the movie. It's the ultimate payoff for the characters, for the fans, for everybody, for Anno himself, because that's what these movies are about. Is Anno. This movie, I should say, it's just phenomenal.
You got the soundtrack payoffs too when it makes you want to come when the sound when the Sagisu be hitting.
Yes, absolutely. Hold on just a second. I'm gonna have to take a piss real quick. I'll be back. Give me just a second. In the middle of my review.
This is the piss segment of the reviews that Caden likes to take. Does it quite often. He drinks a lot of fluid, so he needs to get it out of his body. Wow, this is another one of those rare occasions where I've been left alone. This is wow. Hey guys, welcome to the Misfortune Podcast OVA. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny that when a girl walks in with the itty bitty waist, something, you get swung. That's an interesting term for that, swung. I never thought about it in that context. Who did that song again? Oh. The sound of your door closing was raw.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm coming.
Oh, he's coming.
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm back. Fastest piss I've ever taken in my life.
I know.
Yeah,
that's that review piss.
My hand slipped off of the doorknob. Yeah, this movie, it's the ultimate emotional payoff for the characters, for the fans, for Anno, for everyone. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's like everything I've ever wanted. Shinji gets together with his dad. Fan service galore. We get to see Asuka's ass and tits everywhere. Mari's ass and tits everywhere. Tits and ass all over the place.
Ass and biddies.
And for that reason specifically, this movie is awarded the badge of baseness.
Oh, I'm not
Badge
particularly
or award?
surprised.
Award or badge? Medal.
Didn't we say the medal?
Medal of based.
That's another tier.
Medal of
That's another tier.
baseness.
Medal of baseness.
Is awarded to Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0.
Yeah, and just to chime in a little bit on this film,
because it's your number one.
It is, and I was not expecting it to be because the emotional high. You know what? I will be honest. I did get like a super big high from watching it from the first time. Like, it was just like watching all of these. Like, it was watching these voice actors, watching Anno, watching these characters, watching the animation, the CGI animation, be at the top of its game. Unless it's in parts where it's not supposed to be at the top of its game, you motherfuckers.
Right. It's not. It's intended that way.
Everything is delivering on a front that has almost never been seen before in Eva, other than possibly the second Rebuild movie and End of Evangelion. But those are fucking movies. The second time I watched, I had a little bit more of a sobering. There was a little bit more of a sobering effect that second time. Yeah, well, because the first time I watched it, it felt like this sprawling epic that just went on for like a long time. But I was enjoying it the whole time. But the second time, I started to realize how like much smaller than what I had in my mind the actual compartments of the movie are. Like the whole Earth like slice of life section, or the middle third where they're going down to fucking Antarctica and fucking the Children of Infinity or whatever the fuck it's called. They're down there.
Bullshit name.
You know, I was going through a little bit of a lull with Evangelion for a little while. I was like, you know, there's a little bit of doubt in my mind that it was as great as I thought it was. And I was like, man, even this movie, like, I'm not 10 out of 10 hyped. I'm probably like a solid 7 or 8 out of 10 hyped for this because I didn't even love the Rebuild. Well, actually, I really like the third one, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. And you're right. The characters, like, they finally get all this fun. And, like, some of the most like the best ways I've seen the characters portrayed. Like the whole scene, probably one of my favorite takeaways from the movie was the Asuka scene where she's talking about how living is fucking hell, and it's like this
that's a scene
super
that
cinematic
always
scene.
has stuck with me.
That scene is hard, but I will not. It will not get a badge
Not quite yet.
of hardness. It will have. So yeah, that's my number one movie, and that's the movies, ladies and gentlemen.
And that has been
So-
the movies. I just got
Yes.
gunned down by the cops in GTA 5.
Not in real life.
Time to move on to the best characters
Oh,
of
buddy,
2021. And
It's
boy,
time.
was this one of the hardest ones by far.
I had so many people on there. It was, oh
By
god, and ranking
far.
them was a nightmare.
So are we having the award of? Oh, never mind. So do you want to start this one off, or am I going?
Yeah, I'll
start.
start this
Yeah.
one off. So, at number 4, I have Lengok Sama from Mugen Train.
Really?
This motherfucker is getting in there. I don't like him as much. In fact, I just moved him a slot down because I didn't like him as much as I did on the first watch. He's still fucking amazing though. Like,
Yeah.
he is one of those unit characters. You see, last year I put someone from a show called One Piece.
Oh, a show called
And-
Bad Piece.
Rengoku gets to join the unit characters, okay? Because no, you know, there's nothing to be said. Rengoku is a unit.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
He's epic base.
He's
But
perfectly based.
whoa, not
No,
the
not
badge. Though.
not quite that based.
Off the record base.
Off the records. All right. Well, coming in at number 4 from. Are you done? I guess.
Yeah,
End of the review.
I have a lot to say.
Coming at number 4 for me on characters. Coming out of a little show called Great Pretenders, a little GP.
Oh,
Laurent.
Laurent.
Sorry, I forget how to pronounce his name often.
Laurent.
Laurent Leroux, however you
Laurent.
pronounce it.
Laurent.
Laurent. This guy. You want to talk about?
You know-
You want to talk about character
Whoa.
development?
Oh, hell
This guy
yes.
goes through an arc beneath our noses. We didn't even suspect a thing.
We ain't even see that shit
We didn't
coming.
even see it, but we knew. And we asked ourselves, what were you the day the Transformers took over?
Always remember the Battle of Chicago.
Always remember the Battle of Chicago. By the way, that
what
was
Patrick Dempsey did to us.
yeah. Patrick Dempsey is what is he like? Transformer Jesus?
No, he's Transformer Judas. Or no, he would be.
Oh.
He's human Judas.
Yeah, right.
Transformer Jesus.
He betrayed.
Friend to Transformers, enemy to man.
You know, a surprisingly large amount about Christian lore for a non-Christian.
You know, I'd be reading the verses.
Leroux. This guy, God, he goes through so much.
Yeah, he goes through a lot of can I say Gatsu moments is all
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. That is
He's going through it.
that is a very astute way of putting it.
This is a Gatsu moment.
Should we have a Forgatsu bar award? No. Not this year. After Berserk is out of the selection.
Oh,
I mean, you know, he starts out as like this Spike Spiegel kind. He's the cool guy.
he's the ideal man. I mean, look at him. He's a Chad.
He is
He's
absolutely.
getting in there.
And he was.
Other than his horniness, which some may not consider ideal, but
I like that.
you know,
Call that
I
an
like
ideal
that.
white.
Man, an ideal white,
Yeah,
if you will.
call that man an
I'm
ideal
talking
white.
about the substance that comes from his penis.
I was talking about the color of his skin.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. But no, I mean, he was on my favorite characters list before
Was
I
he?
even
I don't remember that.
got to his arc. Well, I don't think I put him on there, but I was like, this guy's gonna be on there.
Oh, he's one of the nominees. He was on the wait list.
Right? Yeah. And then we got to what Netflix dubbed the second season.
Yeah, that was weird.
for whatever reason. But then we got to the second season, which was his arc. And each character in the show gets an arc, but his is twice as long as the rest, and for good reason.
And it's probably the best.
Because, boy, does this guy have a backstory. Talking about the shit with his girlfriend, how he met her, and how he thought he killed her, and then they fall in love, and he wants to get out, or she wants to get out. I forgot which one.
No, he wants to get out, but she's like, "Come on, one last ride."
One last ride.
She enjoys the thrill of the chase a little too much.
Right. And it's just, God, it's such a good backstory. And the
True.
best part about it is it correlates to what's going on in the story, like in present day.
Absolutely.
And it plays off of it so well, and it's just
All of this pretending.
all this pretending really caught up. And
You know what's crazy about Laurent is like you can literally find out almost everything about his character from
The ending?
fucking ending, which is genius.
that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but
That's bars.
Yeah.
Bars no badge.
bars no badge.
All right. Here at number 3, I have someone from the earlier in the year.
Oh,
Amina.
oh, really?
One of the no, I'm not even gonna say because it takes away the whole. But this guy, you know what? I shed tears for this man. I shed tears for this blue hair ass trigger
Trigger default character head ass.
Gallo.
But he was the
Gallo-
one to start it, wasn't he?
He was the Gallo prototype.
He was
is
the
what I'm thinking
prototype.
here.
That's a hard word, actually.
I mean, he's just fucking epic. Like,
He is.
I don't have any other way to say it. Like, he's such a big inspiration, and his presence is like
His
it's
presence
still
is it's worldwide.
it's world spanning, and it's still very much his presence is very much present later on throughout the show, and he's got like banger after banger lines. Like he's got his sick ass cape and sword, his long ass fucking sword. No, maybe that was virile. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
But
it don't matter.
and at the end of the day, tears were shed.
They
And
were.
that's all that needs to be. That's all that needs to be said. Mic drop.
That's a bar. No
That's
word,
bar.
bar no word.
Barno Award.
Well, then coming in at number 3 for me on the characters, Guts.
Gatsu
Um,
for Gatsu.
For Gatsu. Gatsu no 4. That's a bar.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's get in there.
This dude, he's a silent type, but he doesn't need to say much.
Silent.
His actions
depth is-
speak for themselves because this guy's just he's the original badass.
That's true. There were no badass.
There were no badass. He invented badassery.
He created the badass character.
Yes.
No, but Caden, what about Clint Eastwood?
I think Clint Eastwood was based off of this guy. Like as a person, like as a human being.
Like as a human being,
Yeah,
like when
right.
God was
Yeah,
created,
he's like
Clint Eastwood was
Guts prototype.
yo, the berserk
Guts
the
is the
berserk manga
prototype.
goes hard. Yeah, he's the prototype.
Guts is to Clint Eastwood as Guts is to Clint Eastwood as Kamina is to
Gallo.
Gallo.
Well, you know, it's Berserk's in, you know, sort of medieval times. It could have easily happened
That's what I'm
before
saying.
Clint Eastwood's time, you know? It could have, yeah. I think this is all fact, is what I'm saying.
It's facts because we said it, brother.
Sometimes eclipses do be happening. Like, how do you explain that?
Eclipses have happened.
They have happened. So you connect the dots. Eclipse happens in Berserk. Eclipse happens in real
You
life.
think the eclipse happened in real life in medieval times? At medieval times.
Oh yes, absolutely.
At
dude.
the
many
place.
many were sacrificed, and many got tattoos.
That's what I'm saying. Guts is just a
Anyways.
hard character. I don't think I need to say much about him. Like
Hard no award.
hard no award, but like everyone knows about this guy. Like he goes
He's most people's top 2 not 2 MC. So
right. It's like he goes from being Well, that's the thing is he starts out as a badass.
He goes alpha to sigma, is what
That's
I
what,
think.
yeah. Like he was there at the beginning, but he wasn't very known. But
Yeah, and he was fighting to survive, head ass, instead of fighting to live for his dream, head ass.
right, and then he becomes based,
Mm.
and spoilers for Berserk, Rex.
Yo,
Griffith,
spoilers for the Golden Age arc
right,
from Berserk.
Rex Griffith, and
Rex
he
Griffin.
wrecked him. And that's how we have the character.
Generator Rex. Do you guys remember that show?
No, I don't.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay.
Guts is getting in there.
Guts is getting in there, and that's why.
At numero dos, I have,
No, Eki.
ladies and gentlemen, I could finally revise my list to include this. Ladies and gentlemen, Shigeo Kageyama, aka
No fucking way. No fucking.
Mob, from the hit show
No Psycho.
Mob Psycho 100,
Mob No Psycho.
which is coming out with a new season.
Don't watch it. It's a bad
Oh.
show.
Fuck you and your fucking ass.
Your mom.
Your grandma,
God,
motherfucker.
fucking damn it. dude.
God, fuck. Woo!
All right.
Anyways,
Mob.
Mob has.
Mob the Psycho.
I mean, people talk about him all the time. You know, he's the talk of the town, if you
He's
will.
not.
He is the talk of the
He's
town
not.
in the Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah.
families. His character development is fucking cool, and he embodies this sort of quality that I love about Mob Psycho, which is the juggling of the slice of life elements and the sort of like down to earth advice that he gets throughout the series, along with the crazy ass powers and shit.
Mm.
There's a lot in regards to his arc, like concerning his powers and how he should use them and how other people should, how he's guiding other people to use them since he's so fucking strong. But he's also got normal ass kid problems. You know,
Bars?
normal ass junior high, middle school problems. You know, getting friends, getting fit, and he hasn't gotten fit yet, but it's the determination that counts, okay? And this man goes through straight arcs, okay?
Oh, he does.
And I have to mention the 6-month low-key training arc that he has in Mogami's world, where he is trained to hate the world and hate everybody in it. And yet he's still, when he's reminded of his friends and the people he has, that he doesn't have to be a dick because everyone else is a dick to him. So
Bars.
Shingeo Kageyama.
Nice.
Mob.
Well then, coming in at number 2 for me, Claire Stanfield. Stanfield. This guy grew his dick after I let him peg me. God,
He grew his body count in this show.
we're never getting monetized, are we?
You think I want us to get monetized?
Fair enough.
Come on, get the fuck outta here.
Fair enough.
We'll get striked anyways for using fucking Elm.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, this guy, like, he started out and like he was always kind of in the background at the beginning of the show, and I was
Yes,
like,
he was a literal background character.
I was like, who is this guy? They show him like literally just walking in the background. I'm like, who is this guy? Kind of talks about Claire Stanfield.
and he goes up to the conductor and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take over
I'm gonna conduct this train.
the flying pussyfoot. I'm just some kid,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm just a train conductor.
some kid from Yonkers,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm just going
trying to live.
I'm just going to eat.
Dude,
I'm just going to eat.
Mark
eat
Wahlberg as Claire Stanfield, making it. I'm the rail tracer. You know how many
I'm the rail tracer.
Japanese? You know how many Japanese torture methods I know, dude?
Japanese and Chinese torture methods. Put that clip in.
Mark it.
I'm clipping
Marcus
that.
could get
I'm putting
in
that in. Mark could get in there. But
Mark could get in there.
no, this guy, he's just based. Like he's a serial killer.
Based.
He's a serial killer. He's walking around. He got the best accent.
Prime accent.
He's also one of those characters who I was adamant that I thought he was gonna die, and then he doesn't.
Yep.
Like
Well, they trick you in that one scene when the guy points the little gun in his face and he cut away. It's like, oh
right.
no, I guess that little bright-eyed, bushy-tailed motherfucker died.
Right.
You know.
But oh no.
But then he turns it around.
And they aren't afraid to, dare I say, get hard.
It's time for you to get hard.
It's time for you to get on.
Dude, we were talking one time. They need to do get hard, get raw.
Yes. The
end of the trilogy. The end of the trilogy, get based. Holy shit.
They bring
He has
Charlie
to
Day
keep-
into it.
Yeah, they have to learn to get all the right opinions.
Yes. The right opinion. Mm.
Whoa.
But no, I mean, Claire, like, he's, I don't know, he just gives off those vibes. Maybe it's because of the accent. And because he's a guy and he's named Claire.
That's true, the accent, yeah. That's kind of bars.
But with that accent, he spits bars. And that's why I'm giving Claire the badge of the bars.
Once I kill myself, the rest of this place goes, okay? Everything only
Yes.
exists inside my
He's talking
consciousness.
about how,
It's like a dream.
talking about how he's the god of the new world, no light.
Oh.
Yeah, you like that?
No Yagami?
No
Let's go in there.
Yagami. He's talking about how something or other. I don't.
Something or other.
He's talking about how he knows Japanese and Chinese torture methods. He spits, and that's what is it? Badge of the bars, you think? Or
Are you doing that?
yeah, he gets badge of the bars.
You're doing this?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you thought I was joking. No, he gets badge of the bar. What is it? What's the one for bars? What are you laughing at, dude?
Bars, the Japanese and Chinese.
That's why I'm giving it to him exclusively for that line.
You know what that motherfucker is? I just realized that motherfucker is a gold mine of copy pastas.
Yes,
I'm trying to get
he
some
is.
Claire Stanfeld copy pastas
Yes.
trending.
Yes, he is.
Let's get that in there.
Get
that on Twitter. Get it trending.
Yes, but no, he's getting badge. What is it? Badge of the bars.
Badge of the bar. Well, bars, hard and raw, all are badges, but
Okay.
base is a medal. But you've already given out the medal,
Okay.
the Medal of Honor.
Well, he gets badge of the bars then.
Bad to the bars.
That's Claire.
My number one character this year.
I think I know.
Guts.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I knew
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen.
You're a guts
Now, this
boy. You're a guts
This may not be very fair because I have also read the manga, so and he's probably doubly as good in that. But even in the show, first half, I wasn't vibing with him. I thought like, okay, he's like a guy, he does a thing and he swings a sword and he kills a guy. But then he starts to really he's someone who's had to fight to survive his entire life, and that was his purpose, simply to survive through each battle. But now
One could say he's simply based.
once he's reached Griffith and the Band of the Hawk, he starts to hear Griffith's talk, and Griffith is like, you know, they're almost kindred spirits in a way, you know. They have maybe an attraction, but no, that's gay. They have a friendship. Yes, that's what it is, a friendship together. But he hears Griffith's sort of ideology about what it means to be or to have what kind of friends he wants and what kind of goals he has in life. And Guts becomes like inspired to do his own thing, and that's like, you know, he has his own little arc where he's examining his past through, like, you know, his sword, and he's like, this has always been a part of me. Like, I can like integrate this into my life and make it something other than just a killing weapon. This could be like, this could be part of my purpose, part of my dream, part of my ideal white, if you will.
That was a bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, please clap.
Sorry, you said Band of the Hawk, and the term Band of the Cock just kept going through my head, and I could not stop laughing.
Oh, Coxka, Band of the Cock. You know.
Coxka? That's a new one.
We're
Where
getting
did that
in
come
there.
from?
Oh.
Interesting. Well then.
So this guy is just like, I don't know, he's super well developed. I don't know if he's top one pro tags. I'm gonna have to look through the pro tags list,
Top
but
one.
he's up there. He's up there,
Based.
and that's the character. Oh wait, no. You got your number one. What are we looking at here, folks?
This was early 2021.
Oh,
Coming in at number one on my characters, I am proud to present. And finals performance, only band people get that.
Band kids only.
Band kids only. I'm ashamed to say that. My number
that
one.
sounds like a hard album name.
Band kids only. No,
Kids
that sounds like
Only.
a Virgin album name. My number one character of not only 2021, but of all time, Gilgamesh.
Oh, I forgot! How did I not think about that?
Gilgamesh is my favorite character of all time in anime.
Holy shit! In anime,
Might I add. Maybe ever in general.
oh,
This guy-
That's bars. 3D is a waste of time.
This guy is such a character, not in like the character sense, but in the character sense.
Yeah, I get
Like
it.
he's such a character. He's talking about how all the treasures of the world belong to him. How everyone else is a mongrel cretin compared to him. God, and
He should have gotten bars.
might I add, he was close. It was a challenge, but
It was a challenge.
might I add, in Fate Zero, when he gets spit out by the black mud, Angramanyu, that dude is ripped. That dude is.
He is.
Jamie, put a picture up on that. I got a
Dude,
lot
his
of
fucking-
screen caps to take.
His cock's hanging out.
His
He's hanging
cock's
with
out.
Kotomine.
Kotomine has no clothes. You see, I'm pretty sure you see his ass.
Dude, okay. I don't know if this is ever gonna be brought up, but you want to know something that deserves to go in at least hard or raw.
What's that?
Is the scene where they're chilling at the top of the church, just
Yes.
drinking fucking wine.
Yes,
Holy shit!
that scene is awesome. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, goddamn. I don't. He's just.
There's not much to say. It's
He speaks for himself. He's another character that
Yeah.
he speaks for himself. Like, you can only be he can only be described by watching the show. And
right.
this guy's devious.
He's
He's maniacal.
does he hit devious licks? Would you say? Would he be the type
On
to,
people's happiness.
on their lives?
On their lives. Yeah, he murders like a lot of people on that show.
Base.
Simply?
No,
just base.
I mean, how much more base can you get? You think you are superior to everybody else.
See,
You don't even, whenever you're fighting, you just like fucking are like, lol, let me just summon swords from a portal and throw them at you. And you don't have any friends because you only care about the one friend you ever had.
exactly.
And you've stayed committed, so now you're like, fuck friends.
The
can't get
only
more
thing
base
that was
than that.
more base than him was the power of an entire movie.
And
And that's why I had to give it to 3.0 plus 1.0.
It's too much, yeah. It's a little too much.
But goddamn, if Gilgamesh himself didn't rival all of Evangelion, I don't know who would.
that just speaks volumes.
That just speaks bars.
You know, I didn't even think about including the Evangelion characters, but we already did them last year, so I probably would have put
Yeah.
like Asuka like way higher, but
Probably.
yeah, we already did her.
Yeah. But
We already did her.
those are the top characters, baby.
Goddamn, baby girl. So what's our next cat? Caden, since you're starting this one off.
Our next category, the best openings
Oh,
of 2021.
there was a mulling over this one.
This one was
Quite the
definitely
mulling.
one of the hardest. I'll start off
Okay.
with my number 4 opening of 2021.
All right. Let's get it. Let's get in there.
What I'm going to refer to as a Boku no Banger,
Uh-oh.
Star Marker by Kanabun.
Oh, the Jiro-based banger.
This song's a banger. This song is it
You have to admit.
bangs and it bangs hard. I'd let the lead singer of Kanabun fuck my wife if I had one.
Holy shit, you get cucked by the Kanabun lead singer. That's
With that
crazy.
bowl cut, I don't think anyone can resist. It's It bangs, dude. It's great visuals. It has the best girl. I will admit that Jiro is the best girl, and I that's a simply based opinion.
Hey, no waifus.
What's that? No, my bad.
Ah,
Why'd you sound like Will Smith in the YouTube Rewind?
ah.
Yeah,
YouTube rewind.
YouTube.
Mark
Mark
ass
S.
Brownie.
Brownie. Mark S. Brownie.
Mark ass Brownie. That sounds like a racist insult
It
towards him.
definitely is racist. It's motivated in some form or fashion.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
I don't care. That video. I don't care what anyone says. That video is hard.
No. Yeah, I mean, it's just a banger. That's gonna be what I have to say about all of these. But
The full song is on my playlist, so that speaks volumes.
the full song is. There is. Hold on.
It's one of the rare full songs that I listen
There's
to.
one
in
of
terms
these
anime
that's not
openings.
on my playlist, and I'm gonna put it on right now. Actually, I don't know why it's not on there yet.
Same. One of them is not on my.
Is it your number 4?
It is my number 3.
Okay.
Or 2, I believe.
My number 2 is also not on my playlist.
Okay.
Oh, going on. Oh,
my
fuck
number
you. If you put Dark
oh.
Crow on this list, I'm gonna kill you.
Number 4, I have Sorairo Days.
Oh,
Penguin Kappa Guren Lagann.
that was higher up for me for sure.
I mean, the visuals, they don't bang as hard for me as they used to, but the
Mm.
song, I mean, god damn, baby girl, if that doesn't get you ready to just have robots throwing straight galaxies at each other,
And you already know
I don't know what will.
if they use the opening as an insert song in the
Oh
show.
my, that was so incredibly, oh, Shoko Nakagawa is going in like she's hitting it. She's hitting it. She's riding the flow, okay?
Oh, no Flow Rida.
No Rida. Flo Rida would be Rider class if anyone's wondering.
Yeah, he would.
In the Holy Grail War.
Absolutely.
But no, I love the opening purely for its song. I deeply connect that opening to like its show. There's some of these songs where I'm like, I don't really think about the show when I'm listening to it, but like that one, I'm thinking about fucking Seaman and Kamina like having big adventures together,
Oh,
and it's just
absolutely.
oh, it's hard, but not hard. No award.
Right. Understandable.
What you got at number 3?
Coming in at number 3 for me, Jujutsu Kaisen's Vivid Vice. This is a song I never expected to be anywhere close to my top.
There were a lot of sleeper hits this year where we're starting
Right.
out, it's like, but then it starts kind of get good.
Yeah, the song. I mean, it's a banger.
The fucking visuals are
It's
insane.
hard, and Mappa has proved themselves this year. As much hate as Mappa has gotten, and partially should deserve,
especially on this podcast.
especially on this podcast, they've proven their worth. And
I mean, yeah, you're right. Some hard ass fucking shots. The boys walking out in the middle of the rain. The goddamn the panda banging on its chest at the beginning. Oh,
yeah,
it's just it's unfathomable.
unfathomable.
Simply unfathomable.
Simply unfathomable. Yeah, I mean, it's just great. It looks awesome.
Oh yeah.
It bangs. It's definitely more hard than it.
Hard than raw.
It's more of a hard and not of a banger, if that makes sense. still bangs.
I see what you're saying. Guy's voice kind of bothered me at first, but I'm kind of vibing with the.
Yeah. Yeah. He's going in. He's going in.
He is.
That's my
He
number.
is.
That's my number 3.
All right. At number 3, I have, like I was saying earlier, my opening opinions are very flexible. So
Same,
like
yeah.
one sitting, I may think this is top 4, while another sitting, I might think, man, this is mid as fuck. But this was a very surprising one. And it may just be because of all the good memories I have to attach to this point of the show. But at number 3, I have Shoke to Shikabane no Michi. The AI generated Attack on Titan. opening.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, this opening is fucking I love this opening. Everything from the way they utilize slow mo is like so fucking ugh. And the and just being reminded of the Return to Giganshina arc was just like
Yeah.
it was fucking awesome. Like so many epic gamer moments that I was like the song is hard. Like Mr. Horizon's really going in.
Mr. Horizon.
And
That's a hard name,
wait,
actually.
hold on, write that down.
Absolutely.
Mr. Horizon's going in, and I don't know, like fucking Aaron punching the armor titan in the face.
Oh, the slow motion in this is so good.
They're all coming off the fucking wall in slow mo with their capes billowing, like and the fucking the Beast Titan throwing the giant ass rock, and the chunks flying at them while they're flying across the rooftops, and the thunder spears, and then at the very end, you get the little
Yes.
as you
It's
finally get a
very
glimpse at the
climactic.
basement. Oh yes, absolutely.
And it's
like,
very, it's like it all
like this could be the fucking
crescendos.
end of the show.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I fucking love this opening. This is the one I don't have in my playlist, so it turned out it was number 3. But I still really love it, at least on this sitting.
Right. All right. Goddamn. So coming in at number 2 for me, the last thing I'd expect. Honestly, more unexpected than any of the others on this list.
Oh.
Coming in at number 2 is Mukanjyo from Vinland Saga. This, if there wasn't something that's even raw, would get rawness. Like, it's raw and hard at the same time.
It's raw hard.
It's rard.
Rard.
Oh yeah, you never heard of that one before.
Oh yeah, that's original.
This
is an MP original. Do not steal.
This is an MP original. Yeah. It's just it goes in. I mean, what more? Need a boy say more?
About Mukanjyo.
He
said the fucking prophet. God damn.
Oh, the prophet.
They said. They
are
sure.
speaking volumes.
About this Viking Sakai.
Yeah, and this Viking Sakai. No, I mean, like, this. I used to hate this song.
You've come full circle.
I despised that song.
You had a character.
My very being.
You matured, is what we'll say.
I did. I'm pretty sure I just heard some guy in GTA call me Spider-Man.
What?
I don't know. I thought I heard "Good Day, Spider-Man." Yeah. No, and I mean this opening is such a good reflection of Thorfinn and his character and his arc throughout the season. And goddamn, if it didn't get me hyped for the show. And season 2 is hopefully coming out soon. I don't know when it's coming out.
Yes, baby girl, we'll be covering that. I'm hyped. Let's get into it. What's your
number 1, Julius?
No, I'm at number 2.
Oh, my bad.
At my number 2, I have. You want to talk about character arcs? I have Dark Crow.
Fuck you.
As my number 2 opening.
Listen, I knew it. I've heard you talk so much about Dark Crow recently, and I was like, it beat Mukanjyo. Like, I can't do anything.
When I saw the we were looking for the second Vinland Saga opening because I was like, yeah, Mukanjyo's hard.
Yeah.
What's the second opening? Apparently there's a second opening. We open it and it's just these fucking bagpipes and like this big ass wall of text.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is terrible. No. How could anyone love this? How could anyone release this into the world? And then I watched the show. Oh, hold on. Okay, come back.
Bars.
And then I started to watch the show. And I'm gonna be honest, the biggest factor in this, first of all, I think the visuals are pretty cool with like all the fucking the warriors and Vikings like going from country to country. Like,
yes.
The ship trails are going it's like fucking Indiana Jones, but with Vikings. But honestly, I'm thinking that man completed his mission. Is all I'll say. Is that the mission has
shut up.
The mission after the letdown that was Merry-Go-Round. Spoiler alert: Merry-Go-Round is not going to be number 1.
Really? That's my number 1.
After the disappointment, they completed their mission. This This motherfucker, whatever his name is flowing on the fucking track.
No, don't say flowing.
Like that's hard. Anyways, I'm gonna sing the whole opening right here, right now. But like, and you even have like English flowing. You know, you got so I just feel the blood I have inside. Like, and you got that hard ass visual of Thorfinn standing in front of the fucking wolf.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
that is kind of hard.
hold on
It
a
doesn't serve a
second.
purpose, but it's hard.
we need to take a screenshot of this.
Am I adding that to the things I need to take screenshots of? I'll add that to the list.
I used to think this opening was extremely like visually, like it wasn't very cohesive, and like everything just seems sort of mashed together. And they even have like straight clips from the show, which is like pretty rare for an anime.
Right,
opening.
yeah.
But I actually think the clips go super well with it now. Like Thorfinn dodging Thorkel's axe, like it's going in. I really like this opening now. It's probably I listen to it a lot. Man, you've completed your mission.
The man with a mission.
Mission
has completed the
complete.
mission. Yes.
Of making a good song.
Yes. All right. Well then.
Number one.
Coming at number one for me.
Holy shit! Let's hear it.
Grinch.
Whoa!
Demon Slayer. Did you see that coming at all?
I did not see that coming.
You didn't
I
see that's
actually
coming?
didn't know what you were gonna pick. You did not
You
see that
didn't
coming.
see that's coming?
Grinch. Okay.
This song, these have all grown on me. That's the funniest part. Is these have started, except for the Konabun one. The Konabun one I knew was good from the beginning, but
Yeah, that was it.
like all of these like started out. I was like, this is bad, dude. What?
And then the arc happened.
And then the arc happened, and now they're all good. And Grinch is nothing. Anyways, so I'm obviously not a very big fan of Lisa.
He has called her the epitome of mid. So that tells you
have.
anything about his opinion of her.
But there have been a
There it
few
is.
songs recently, and it's for Lisa songs. It's like maybe I'm becoming a Lisa fan.
Uh-oh. Lisa Stan incoming.
Lisa Stan incoming, anime fan incoming. I watched Sword Art Online. Crossing Field is not one of them, if you were wondering.
Whoa! Fuck you.
Nope.
Mozart was playing that shit, okay?
Yeah, Mozart if he was a good pianist.
He was getting in there.
No, I mean, it's just a banger.
It is a
Like
banger.
there's nothing else to say about it. It's like it's not particularly character oriented. It's not particularly anime or animation oriented. It's just a banger.
Yeah, it's kind of all of the above.
It's all of them, and it's a banger. So that's why it gets number one.
I think visuals it does decently in all those categories.
Yeah.
Most memorable moment is for sure the upvote demon. That was a pretty
That is
good
not the most
thing.
memorable moment at all.
What's the most memorable moment for you?
Not the upvote demon. Oh, the show?
Pick one. No, the opening.
Oh, the opening.
Do you like that one shot that they? Okay. Oh! Happy birthday! Everybody say happy birthday to my sister.
Happy birthday, Julius' sister. I thought tomorrow's her birthday. Oh, is today tomorrow already?
Yeah. Today is tomorrow.
That's
Wait a minute.
dude. That's
Write that down. Somebody.
Today's tomorrow. First Idris Elba Bond film.
Let's go to fucking Hollywood right now. Let's fucking drive.
Right?
Let's drive.
That's a bar. Anyways, Grinch is just a banger. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough.
Today's tomorrow.
That is a total Bond film.
I'm not coming off of that for a while.
At number one, on a similar note, we have Mukanjo.
Oh, baby! Wait. So it beat Dark Crow.
It did beat Dark Crow, indeed. So I'm now based. My opinion is now valid. My opinion has now been validated.
Your credibility has been restored.
I mean, this literally drove me to want to watch the show. Is like, I don't think like a lot of these other anime. There were a couple that were like, I saw the openings, I was like, all right, this looks pretty hard. But like this is the one where I was like purely based off this opening because it even has like story elements. It has like Thorfinn's evolution. It has like it's a very sprawling like epic opening, and it's panning shots. Got a lot of those in there.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I fucking love this shit. That's all I'll say. And they say fuck. I don't know if that's a fan sub thing or not.
I think that's a fan sub thing.
Yeah, they're just trying to get in there with their little curse words.
Please fucking tell me.
Dude, people go in on the fucking fan subs. They're like, "You motherfucker!"
They
When really
do.
they're like, "You idiot!" Like
You're not smart.
for no reason.
You're unintelligent too. You motherfucker. Right.
Yeah, Guts in a fan translation of the manga straight up calls Griffith the fucking homophobic slur.
Oh.
The
one. We all know it. We love using it.
the magic
What?
the magic word. Whoa.
The magic word.
We love it. We love using it. We cherish it.
Right.
And that is the openings.
Well, all right. Well then. Might I add, I
fuck.
had a number 5 for the openings. Am I allowed to share that or no?
You may.
Number 5
Request granted.
for me. 99.9.
Oh.
And I will not comment further.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't know what it is about this.
Moving
openings.
on.
I don't love them as much anymore. I'm trying to
Yeah.
see that. I'm trying to see that new opening though. I'm trying to see what they're doing
oh,
right
I
there.
am with what's that girl's name? All I know is the mob choir was going in.
Mob choir.
Mob
I think they're
choir.
literally all just called mob choir collectively.
Oh, okay, the mob choir. Yeah, mob choir goes in. That's all I gotta say. Anyways,
They're going in.
top
Arguably
endings.
harder than the opening selection.
Oh, come on. Yeah,
Babies were killed here, folks. Babies
they
were
weren't killed.
ruthlessly slaughtered.
That's not true at all.
That's very true. Very true. Wait. So, did you start last time, or did I start?
I started, so it's your turn to start now.
Okay. At number 4, I have Lost in Paradise.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Infamous.
Number 4.
Yes, number 4, Lost in Paradise from the hit anime Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, a lot of these endings, this definitely has a leg up on the other endings, in that it's much more dynamic than them, because most anime endings are just like panning across stills,
Right.
like literally that's it. But this one's like got whole ass like, and you still have that here obviously, but there's like whole ass dancing animations. Everyone's dripped the fuck out, and the song is a banger. Ali No Project is on the track.
No project.
And no drummer. Because
The drummer
he
was arrested on what was it? What was it? Like cocaine charges or something?
Yeah, something like that. Which I mean, yeah, with beats like that, you
You have to
You
be
simply
doing.
must.
You simply
You
must be doing drugs.
simply must. I mean, yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. But it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Amen, brother.
No award. No award.
Well then, coming in at number 4 for me, Fukashigi. I think I pronounced it Fukashigi no Karte, aka the Bunny Girl Senpai ending.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't in that. I wasn't in that meta.
Oh, you sure weren't. But I'll put you in it right now.
Oh fuck.
I'm not gonna. I was about to sing it. I'm not gonna sing it.
do it.
No, just put it in.
Please.
Just put
Just
in
one
like
little
a.
section. One little section, please. Just one. Come on.
I'll do it behind closed doors.
Whoa.
I mean, it bangs. Do I need to say anything else? Like, it's simple.
Would you say it hops?
Oh, it hops. It hops more than it bangs, probably.
Like a rabbit.
Like a Judy hops.
Whoa.
Judy no hops. Oh.
Whoa. Holy shit. We're bringing Disney characters into this?
That's not Disney, is it?
That is
It's
Disney.
Disney.
It
Fuck.
is.
Everything's Disney, I guess. Yeah, I mean it's a walking ending. Let me preface by saying that.
Oh, fuck you! No walking endings allowed.
Don't tell me what to do, bud.
Wait, never mind.
I was about to say, you probably have a walking ending on yours too?
Never mind.
Yeah. That don't mean it's not a banger. And also, one interesting thing is each girl gets an arc in the show, and there's like I think 6 arcs in the show. Whoever's arc it is currently in the show, their voice actress will sing the ending.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, fun little thing.
Yeah, Konosuba type beat.
Konosuba type beat, but like it's like 2 times as many people. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. And then
goddamn.
the protagonist of the movie, the girl who doesn't show up a whole lot, she sings at some point. So, and she doesn't even really show up in the show.
That's sparse.
That's sparse. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right. Coming in at number 3, we have Heroes, My Hero Academia, the very first ending.
No, no, Julius, you've turned to the dark side.
This is why I couldn't leave Caden's walking opening.
Oh, I thought you were,
because this is a running ending.
I thought you were talking about the one where it's literally just him he's like strutting the entire thing.
No. The very first one where he's running. I love this one. Okay, call me a fucking nostalgia fiend, but this shit gets me nostalgic for the very first time that I watched this and really started to dive into the world of
Boku
anime in general.
Oh, was this a gateway?
This was one of the gateways. I went from Dragon Ball to this. I was looking at Crunchyroll. I was like, which one of these shows should I watch?
Yeah, dragging these balls on your forehead.
Oh fuck! Oh goddamn!
That was some sort of kamikaze attack.
Some kind of whoa!
That's you guys' hint for our next show.
Wait, what? Caden, what are you talking
about?
Yeah,
my bad. Guys.
What is that?
What is that from? No, what is it?
Kamikaze technique.
Some sort of kamikaze technique.
This dude has no fear.
That's gonna be one of the clips that we put in this.
At the very end, you need to put when you really break it all down.
Yeah, no, we're putting that in the actual episode. When you really break it all down. What separates the boys from the men?
But we won't specify what.
We won't. We will not specify what that spoils the show. All right.
Anyways, Heroes. Yeah, I gets me super nostalgic. I really like the song. The running, I don't mind. It feels very fitting for his fuck you. It feels very fitting for his like struggle. You know, this is when he was a Omega, if you will.
Hadn't made the Sigma
no drip crying shonen MC.
He cries in every episode.
I liked him. I liked him from the beginning, but I don't know. There's something
the fans
about
didn't, Julius.
Yeah, apparently not. No, they're not fans.
Fair enough.
It has a certain magic to it as well. So it's magical. It's whimsical.
Oh, bars.
You know? Maybe a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of magic, a little bit of whimsy, a little bit of
what?
Mysticality, a little bit of
What are you saying?
A little bit of wonder. No, Owen Wilson.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Move on to your next one.
I have to pull out my phone. Goddamn. Coming in.
Pull out your cock. Did you write it down all in cock?
Yes, I did. Coming in at number 3.
Hold on, it's on the shaft. Number 4.
What? Julius, what are you talking about?
Continue!
You're a silly little boy. Coming in at number 4 is Ride on Shooting Star. From this is one of the most creative ones on the list. It's live action for the most part, and it's a Vespa's journey around.
There's a whole arc.
Yeah,
to
there's
it.
a whole
goes
arc.
on a journey.
Yeah, it's just a Vespa riding around with a banger, but it's in real life, so that's why. And
Gets
that
that edge.
is based.
Hmm?
It's a thing. It's a thing.
You already gave the
I
award,
know,
kid.
I know,
Okay?
I know I did.
You're restricted from giving out the award.
Julius, this is my show. I don't need you to tell me that.
I run this shit.
I run this town.
Not you.
Yeah. Good.
Get in
I
there.
don't have a lot to say about it. It's good.
Ride it. Ride it.
Ride the shooting star.
Number 2, I have. This is a shocker, folks. Give It Back
What?
from Jujutsu
What?
Kaisen.
Julius, what are you
Listen,
talking
folks,
about?
This sitting.
Who took your body?
This sitting had me
How'd you choked up?
not. I was not choked up, but it was in the feels. You know, it's that deep feeling down in your gut.
Yeah, that deep
just
feeling
like-
was you choking up these nuts. That's a bar. I'm sorry, you can keep going.
Moment of silence.
Yeah.
The song is just going in. The vocalist is going in. As I say many times, it's doing a lot of the panning stuff. But the song is so powerful, and I love the scene where they're at the beach and they're all looking back at Itadori, and he's
Holding
like
his
holding
phone
the
like
phone.
a dumbass.
He's holding his phone like a
Like
beta.
cowering behind the phone.
I love it though. It's something I'm definitely gonna look back on whenever we're like in a crazy part of Jujutsu Kaisen and be like, these were the simpler times.
The good times. Yeah, before there were
The
8
good
seasons.
times.
Before it comes into My Hero.
Yeah, before it gets into My Hero territory.
Well, alright. Well,
That's number 2.
number 2 for me. I have a feeling this might be your number 1, but
Okay.
coming at number 2 for me, The Great Pretender. A Great Pretender fandom. Number 1, can we take a moment to acknowledge the fact that Freddie Mercury is now on my anime list?
He has a Mal page, folks.
And it's because of this. This show put him on the map.
Put him on the Mal map.
The Mal, no, just the normal map.
The normal, regular map.
No, but I mean, it's Freddie Mercury. Do you really need to say anything else? And look, you might think it's about cats, but go and watch the music video for the Freddie Mercury Great Pretender, and you'll notice it's the exact same as that, except cats instead of people.
Oh, wait a minute, that's bars.
And the cats are meant to be Freddie Mercury's cats, but they're also meant to be symbolic of Laurel and that one bitch that he was dating before she died. Did she die?
You know what? I found it.
No one knows.
Oh my fucking god! Don't get me started.
That'll get me started.
The funny thing about this ending is there's a shit ton of pussy in it, and I don't think Freddie Mercury kept that around.
He probably didn't, because he wasn't heterosexual, was he?
No, he was not. He was
He was homosexual.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
That was the joke.
Right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to my joke.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Oh! Are you done?
Yeah,
With,
I'm finished.
Are you done pretending?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead
At
and
number
pretend?
one, I have Ride on Shooting
What?
Star.
He wasn't
Goody
pretending.
goody!
He wasn't
I was
pretending.
not. No, I wasn't. I wasn't pretending.
You're not a great pretender, Julius.
There's something about this ending. First of all, it's the longest fucking ending of all time.
It's 2.5 minutes, I believe.
But I honestly don't
They're
mind.
trying to do
It's
a One
like,
Piece.
yeah, it's a really nice, like,
It's a nice
almost-
2.5 minutes.
almost music video, just straight up.
Yeah.
And the song is going in. He's flowing. He's like, I wanna know, I wanna die. And it feels good after you just watch an episode of whatever the fuck just happened on Fully Cool.
Yeah.
Fucking Haruko, like, pull a radiator out of her ass and smash Naruto on the head with it.
Yeah.
This is what happens every week here on Fully Cooley. I don't know. It's also a very nostalgic thing where I think I'll look back and I'm like, you know what, that was fully cool. You were bars. Thank you, whatever the creator was, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Amen.
Rip.
Um.
Amen. Amen.
Oh.
Hallelujah.
Kazuya Tsurumaki.
Ah.
That's the guy who is second in command over at
Holy shit.
previously Gainax, now Kara, making Evangelion stuff.
Ah, so he's the raw.
He's the
He's
guy.
the raw
He's the guy.
in terms of the hierarchy.
Yes.
He's the raw man. I see.
Well, coming at number 1 for me then. Are you done? Yeah, you're done.
Yes, I'm finito.
Coming at number 1 for me, Lost in Paradise.
Woo!
Come on, guys. We all saw it coming.
Goddamn.
I thought Julius 1,000,000% would put that as his number 1.
You know what I think? I think it is. I think I've listened to it too many times.
That's fair.
I think it's
thing
overplayed
is-
for me at this point.
It's underplayed for me because I lost a lot of time
Mm.
listening to it when it was removed from Spotify because their drummer did cocaine and was arrested.
So they're like, let's take everything off.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, R. Kelly raped someone, and all these songs are still on there.
Praise.
So,
Praise for R. Kelly.
what does it say about our society?
Yes.
What does this say?
The Japanese versus the American society. Societal norms.
Spotify's war on the Japanese, frankly,
Absolutely.
is what I'm thinking.
Probably.
Hey, we're not hosted by Spotify anymore, so
No,
fuck
we're all
them.
good. Yeah, like we were for like 2 episodes
Yeah, we
in
were.
like 2019.
But it costs like money, you know.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Ugh.
Sorry, deafened myself on accident because I forgot there's a shortcut on my mouse to do that. I mean, it's a banger. It's the banger of the year. It's banger of the year. That's the new award.
Put that on the DVD cover. The banger of the year.
The banger.
The in all caps.
Yes. Yeah. That's number 1.
There you go. There you have it, folks.
Moving on to. So, might I add? May I do a number 5 on this one? I was just gonna do it on openings and endings
Yeah.
because they were so
that's
hard.
fine. I actually had a number 5 as well.
My number 5 was Memoria. The Fate Zero ending.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yes, that's mine too. Let's get in there.
Yes.
It wasn't quite good enough to
Yep,
reach because
yep.
it is kind of a standard fare ending at the end of the day,
Yeah.
but
It bangs.
it's still
dude. I'm sorry.
hard.
It
It
bangs.
does. And that's, I don't know. I never really liked the Fate endings very much.
Yeah,
But that
right.
one in particular just like hit for me.
Absolutely.
It was a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Moving
Continuing
on.
through the music little
Yes.
subsection here.
On the soundtracks.
The soundtracks. This was a struggle for me.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
It was a struggle to find enough competitors for this one for me.
Oh,
I gotta be honest.
God damn, these bitches ain't good enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. So am I starting on this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming in at... You know what? I'm going to switch these two around, actually. Coming in at number 4. Nope, you know what? Keeping it. Coming in at number 4. Kara no Kyokai.
I'm switching mine too.
Yeah.
Just looking at this,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, this is.
Coming in at number 4 is Kara no Kyokai. These are movies. But I own this
Remember the music.
podcast. I can do as I please.
Hey, you know what? Thank you for setting precedence because one of my best moments is from a movie.
Is one of my best moments from a movie? Let me see. Yep.
I don't
One of
know.
my best moments is also from a movie.
Okay, thank God, thank fucking God. I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
earlier. I was like,
no.
fuck.
Who does the soundtracks for Kara? Let me look this up.
Who does that?
S- I don't know who this guy is, but
He's getting in there.
yeah, I don't know who this person is. But I mean, it's a banger, and the best part is so Calafina.
Oh
We all know Calafina. They've been in the Fate franchise. Not even Fate. They've been in the Type Moon franchise for a long
The
time.
Ufotable as well.
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of frequent collaborators.
Calafina was established 4, Kara no Kyokai.
Look at all these things that were started for Type
That's
Moon.
what I'm saying.
Look at this.
Calafino was started for Type Moon. The World was started for Kiniko Nasu.
All of this.
All of this
For me.
for one man.
Oh.
But
Oh.
I mean, no, it has some great songs. Shiki's theme bangs.
Mm.
That's all I gotta say.
I don't remember what it sounded like, but power to
Yeah,
you.
you do. Yeah, you do.
I don't remember.
Fair enough.
At number 4, I have Gurren Lagann.
Oh.
But this was only because of a few key select tracks, if I'm being honest. A lot of it I didn't particularly remember. I think it was there were a few like hard rock tracks in there. There was some generic like orchestral stuff in there. But shout outs to, in particular, Libera Me from Hell, which is the Fight the Power song with the banger ass fucking
Oh,
how has someone not sampled that yet? Like, please, somebody
definitely a sample of that out there.
fucking somebody sample this, like in a mainstream song. I will come.
Oh yeah.
And there was another one. I think it's something about like fucking piercing the heavens or whatever, and it's a banger. And I don't remember generally the rest of the soundtrack, but you know.
Bars.
So that's it.
Yeah.
I'm sort of regretting my decision because I was considering putting in Mob Psycho on here, which I actually listened to more frequently. But like some of the Gurren Lagann songs, just they grabbed me. I don't know.
Well, coming at number 3 for me, Berserk.
Ooh. Let's get in there.
There were some hard bars on Berserk.
For sure.
I gotta say.
We're kind of looping a little bit. Kind of playing tracks again and again, but the soundtrack itself, as you know, I think we're judging the soundtrack itself and not necessarily how it was used in the show. I think, or at least that's how I'm doing it. But
yeah. Well, I mean, it's just it. Yeah, I mean, it does reuse some of the songs, but the songs are just so good that like it's okay. And I don't know. I mean, Gus's theme obviously is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is for fucking sure. Probably one of the best character themes.
Yeah, but then there's also Forces, banger.
Oh.
I think it's Casca's theme. I don't know if she has a theme, but I think it's hers. Banger. It's just those few songs that they use are enough collectively to make some bangers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not usually like listening to whole ass like the entire soundtrack. Usually.
Right.
I'm just usually picking out key songs. So that's kind of my criteria at this point.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 3, I have Fooly Cooly.
Oh.
I'm kind of breaking what I said just now, but I think this is definitely one of the best utilizations of a soundtrack in a show. Like, just the addition of the constant like not classic, late 90s, early 2000s rock in the background.
Yeah.
Like almost like makes that show. Like if you take away that music in the show, like I don't know how effective it would have been at sort of like, I don't know, it kind of adds to the mania as well.
Yeah.
In particular, obviously like Little Busters is a fun song. I really like the song where I don't know what it's called, but where Nauta's swinging the bat and that song's playing. I don't remember what it's called, but it's really good.
Yeah.
It really fits in the
I know what
moment.
you're talking about.
Great soundtrack though, overall.
Yeah. Well, coming in number 2 for me, Fooly Cooly.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, it's it encapsulates the vibe of like the late 90s,
Yeah.
early 2000s. Like it's perfect. And that's why I love that show as much as I do, because it's like
Cool era.
that
yeah.
era is so good. Yeah, I mean they're very well utilized songs. And I just think that it works well all in all.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Big facts. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Number 2, I have Berserk.
Mm.
Same with you. It's just these kind of 3-ish songs where I'm like, this is so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, like you said, Guts' theme. Anytime it played, it almost like immediately like made me more engaged in a scene. Well, like
Right.
whenever that song started playing for some reason.
Yeah.
Because it has a lot of depth to it and context now, especially with fucking Miura dying at this point.
Yeah.
But also obviously, yeah, Forces is a banger. I like how that was the next episode song. That was pretty fucking cool. It really worked as that. That was the first time you kind of hear that song and it's like, oh, what is this? And they actually play it a couple times.
I think so, yeah.
And there was another song that was really good. I think it's called Bail It, and it's the one where it's like
Oh, okay, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That one is really, really good as well. Especially, it seemed to be during a lot of Griffith scenes where he's like fucking staring at people, and I'm like a little unsettled. So yeah, fucking great. You know one thing, both the original and the 2016 fucking shows have in common is they both have fucking banger soundtracks. Like even the newer CGI show has some really good music. I think Sagi Su's on the track on that.
Yes,
or the movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
That's obviously.
Yeah. Well, all right. Hey, you can edit this out probably, but
get in there.
For the sake of visuals, can you if you make any changes to your list, can you write it down or like update your list?
Okay.
Yeah, just because I think I'm gonna make it like visuals for each one's for us.
Oh yeah.
List.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, all right then. Coming at number 1 for me. Number 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 1 for me. Attack on Titan.
Yes, fucking sir.
This.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hiroyuki Sawano is a fucking god.
We haven't talked about Attack on Titan at all yet, have we?
No. Wait, actually.
Oh, well, you said the opening.
I talked about the opening, but oh shit, you're right.
Well, get ready,
Holy
boys.
Fuck.
It's coming back.
Sawano, rivaled only, I think, by Sagisu.
Sawano is making bangers in the stew. He is mixing it up.
I listen to this shit regularly. I listened to the soundtrack before I started the show. Like,
yeah,
I was that into it.
Like even beyond Vogel I'm Config, which that song.
Oh yeah,
that song that's a masterpiece. Like
that is a fucking yes.
It is incredible. But even beyond,
there's a really fucking good version on YouTube that's like the
remastered version or whatever.
No, it's like one where like Aaron's losing his mind. It's like an edit somebody made. It's really good.
Interesting.
What were we gonna say before?
Well, no, I mean that one, and then what is it? The Rice Family theme that they play.
I don't remember that one.
That's something that they play. It's like when Aaron finds out that his dad killed like the Rice family. Like murdered like half of them.
Oh yeah.
You probably don't remember it, but it's like it's very dramatic. It's very like reveal.
That's the thing is like Sawano, like one of my favorite tracks is the I don't know how much it honestly played. I think it plays during like the instrumental plays like during one scene. I think at one time when Aaron transforms and whenever the armored Titan breaks through the wall is just the song Attack on Titan. Like Hiroyuki Sawano, like he knows how to make a fucking song like explode.
Oh yes,
and it's amazing. It makes me come every single time.
Yeah,
it's better. His music is better than any prostitute. You'll get your nut every single fucking time. That's what I say. Ding 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 ding. Cadence getting his home invaded. He
I might
is
be.
going to fucking die.
There was just a very loud beep
Oh,
from outside of my room that I do not think I've ever heard.
you're being stopped.
Unless that's the noise that's like my fridge has been left open.
Possibly.
Very well might be. Anyways,
I don't know. Are any waters involved?
huh?
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What other tracks are fucking
Is that-
fire on this? You know what?
Is that your
I
number
don't
one?
give. Yeah, that's my number one.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck what Caden says. That some of the insert songs are actually good.
Nope. That's the one thing I won't budge on.
I like the one where Historia frees Aaron. That one's a banger, and she becomes like girl boss. I like the one called Reluctant Heroes. That one's fun. It reminds me of Pearl Mare.
Mm.
So fuck you, Caden. I'm trying to remember like instrumental tracks that were
Yeah.
really bad. I don't know. If I can't remember them, it's not worth mentioning.
Moving on.
Oh no, there was
Oh.
a really good.
Mm.
I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was Sawano, but I don't think it was. But there's a really good one in the final season actually. Whenever Aaron is meeting with his grandpa, and there's this just like really unsettling song that plays. Yeah, I don't.
Mm.
It's really good.
I don't know.
Banger soundtrack.
Well,
Number one worthy.
absolutely.
Getting in there. And ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your fucking pants, because I am awarding the badge of rawness
Oh.
to the Attack on Titan soundtrack.
Really?
Okay, this shit is going in. I'm addicted. Okay,
That's raw.
that's raw. This is fucking.
You want to introduce
raw.
our next category then?
We need to have like little fucking a soundboard for each badge. Like,
Yes, we do.
the badge of hardness is just like fucking metal clanking
I'll
together.
come up with something. I'll come up with something.
Yeah. Raw is like a fucking lion roaring or something. Bass is just Archer speaking.
Yes. Archer, it's based as the Unlimited Blade Works chant.
Oh.
It's Archer going, I am the bone of my
and
sword.
the bone of. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, no, what? No Tang? No Tang?
Oh, no,
Tang?
Tang. No, Tang hits it. Tang hits it.
Oh.
Kaji, no
Tang's
Tang.
hitting it. He's got the Tang. What was the. What?
Kaji and my Tang. Who I'm Kaji and they Tang right now.
Walton Day Jr.
Who up Walton Day Jr. right now. What was the
What
good
was
one?
the-
There was a. What
Who
was
up Dwayne and Day Johnson?
Yes. Who up Dwayne and Day Johnson right now? We created that meme.
Yes, it is from us.
Take us
and us
to
alone.
our next category.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next category is.
Oh my god, we've been
Uh,
doing this for 2 hours already.
Oh yeah, buddy. The favorite anime momentos. Now,
Absolutely.
ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce that these do not include fights,
No.
because that is its own separate category. Spoiler alert. But I suppose you can start this one off.
I'm starting this one off. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't give a fuck anymore.
coming in at number 4 for the moments. Spoilers for Vinland Saga.
Uh
Askeladd's death.
oh.
That final scene there, and
He was going crazy.
he was getting a little bit raw.
He was getting a little bit vindictive.
Oh, bars.
You could say. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Award of Vindiction.
Award
Um,
of vindication.
I mean, yeah, it's just an awesome scene. He goes insane. He slaughters everyone there.
Yeah, you should have just put what's his face from Great Pretender, his breakdown there.
No.
It's the better version.
No. Yeah.
Lol. There you go. There you have it, folks. Number 4, I have the Eclipse from Berserk. That entire like
God damn.
Nigh arc is just it's it's fucking it's scarier than a lot of different
Yeah.
than a lot of horror films.
Yeah.
Like just the sheer level of PTSD we're working at here. The level of PTSD we're working at here is nigh unmatched. The God Hand are fucking menacing as shit. Guts goes through some of the absolute worst shit. Griffith has his amazing. That's not. Yeah, Griffith has his great castle fucking analogy, like dream faux backstory. So many good moments in the moment, I
Yes.
suppose. Okay, I actually forgot to bring this up because on the other podcast, but I wanted to ask you: do you think? Apparently, there are some out there who think Griffith was right to do it. Was right to do the eclipse.
No.
Because
that's wrong.
they argue that in the end, he actually sacrificed way less lives than he would have sacrificed making his way to the top as a king because of all the battles that he would have.
I don't.
But instead, he sacrificed the Band of the Hawk.
That's not how that works.
That's not how that
That's
works.
not how that
A
works.
and B, he also unleashed more demons into the world. So
Yeah.
fuck you, anyone who makes that fucking argument.
That's
On to the next one.
close.
Number 3.
All right, coming at number 3 for me. What many may consider the greatest moment in anime history.
Uh-oh.
Rhina's reveal in Attack on Titan. This reveal was hard. Not that
It would have been for me if I didn't have it spoiled for me.
But yeah, I figured. But I mean, no, it's just like, and like you see it coming a little bit. He looks exactly like the Armored Titan.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance.
But I mean, like, it's you cannot watch that scene and tell me it's not like it's just it feels like a climax. It's not even. It's like
it's like a
third.
mid-season climax.
It's like a
kinda.
third through like the second season. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just awesome. I mean, it's short, but it's sweet.
the way it's presented is fucking genius.
Yeah, absolutely. It's set up very, very well.
The things that it sets up, not just with the twist, but for like Reiner and Bertolt's backstory and characters, is like really fucking good. Reiner's whole like sort of mixed personality thing he's got going on here, like twin personality, is like, oh, that's a great scene.
It's hard.
It did not make the list, but it is a great scene.
Fair.
Number 3, I have Lengok-sama was the winner. It didn't get me as much this time, but the first time I saw that shit, and Tanjiro is just fucking roasting the shit out of this demon that's tucking its tail in and running away.
Yeah.
That was such a hard-hitting moment. And okay, I will say, not the dub. I don't like the dub's interpretation of it, but the sub voice acting is so fucking good and so full of passion and emotion after that exhausting battle we just had.
Absolutely.
I love that scene.
It's beautiful.
I love that fucking scene. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh,
It's beautiful.
coming in at number 2 for me. Nope. You know what? Actually, I'm flipping this, baby.
Whoa!
Coming in at number 2 for me is another Attack on Titan.
Oh,
The world reveal from Attack on Titan.
Oh,
when it was
what the
revealed.
fuck? Why didn't I think of that?
Why
God
didn't you?
damn it.
Whenever it was revealed that they are simply on an island. Spoilers for Attack on Titan. You should know this by now.
Holy shit. I should have put this on here. What the
You
fuck?
should have.
God damn it.
Too late now, bud.
Yeah, rip.
I mean, no, it's genius how they did it. And I mean, yeah, maybe it was mostly because of manga, but like you have to admit that it was set up so perfectly.
Yeah.
Like I remember watching it with you.
Watching it
It'd be like
unfold.
It'd be like the second season. It'd be like, what if there's actually a whole world out there? And you're like,
Yeah, like asking
okay,
them to
no
like that.
way.
There's no
No
there's a
way,
whole world
man.
out there. Did I say that?
I think you did, honestly. I think you were like, no way.
Fuck. That was the cringe, immature version of me. Now I am a based man.
Indeed, you
Okay,
are.
guys.
And yeah,
Watching that all unfold with you
Yeah.
was fucking
it was
amazing.
epic.
That would that would definitely be up there, like top 2.
yeah,
Possibly not 2.
top 2, not 2. Fair enough.
That shit was insane. I can't imagine watching that shit week to week. Actually, no, I'm glad I didn't watch it week to week. Binging that shit was one of the best anime experiences I've ever had.
Absolutely.
Number 2. One of the only anime moments this year to get a boy to tear up a little bit. To as the masses say, cry. We have in Gurren Lagann, we have Seaman seeing Kamina again in the little AU that the anti-spy.
Yeah. Damn, you're putting
That
a
shit-
lot more Gurren Lagann stuff on here than I would have expected.
That shit hit me. Listen, because it started out, I thought it was just like good and fine and whatever,
Yeah.
but then like the emotion started to hit me a little more when I realized the journey I'd been on with these characters. And this part especially, like particularly the shot where they're standing like in the fucking sunlight and Seaman's just as old as Kamina now.
Yeah.
And Kamina's like, you're a little taller
did
than
it,
me
kid.
now. And I'm like, oh fuck.
Yes.
Having lost people, it was a struggle. It was a struggle to get
right.
through that scene. So I fucking love that scene. That's one of the reasons Gurren Lagann gets bumped up to a 9 for me. Is, I mean, honestly, that whole last like stretch of
Yeah.
episodes is fucking
Oh, it's
phenomenal. So
Well, all right.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Well,
number 2.
coming at number 1 for me, the best anime moment
Of this year.
2021
Oh, this is big.
was Neon Genesis.
Oh,
Out of
you know
3.0
what?
plus
Yeah,
1.0.
I should have known.
Yep. This was my magnum opus in life.
What was your reaction when you first?
I was
that?
crying. I was crying. Like by that
He's
time, I had
getting
already started
there.
crying.
God damn.
I think the thing that made me cry
That's
the
awesome.
hardest was seeing Ufotable in the credits.
Oh yes.
But like by that time, I was tearing up. I was screaming yes at my TV.
Yeah!
Like
Dude, that's awesome.
that was such a good moment. Like that was the payoff for me.
That's it right there. Ano just tied it up all right there.
Yeah, and it was
And all the
beautiful.
clips in the background.
yes.
Like, oh,
When it was playing the shit, that's my Mal wallpaper
Yes.
on my actual anime list.
it's a great wallpaper. Yeah.
It's so good.
Fuck. That's a really good pick.
Yeah.
At number 1, I have the Attack on Titan moment, and it is.
Mm.
You know what? Oh, never mind. It is My Soldier's Rage. This shit,
Really?
watching this shit. Erwin is one of the. I'm not gonna say it, but listen, Erwin was fucking dope as fuck. He was really asking the questions in the Attack on Titan world. Okay, he was a genius commander, and he was like, he had already sacrificed so much. Like you had him in the second season. He loses his fucking arm. You see that fucking shot where he's falling off
Yes.
the goddamn Titan.
Yeah, when he's
Like,
staring directly
yes,
at it.
like,
yeah.
And that is what is so great about this. Is like, I think, who is it that's with him that becomes a relevant character? Is it Flock? Is Flock with him?
Yeah.
And Flock's like
Flotch.
doubts let Flotch.
Yeah.
Flock. He's like, I don't know if we can do this, dude. And like,
he's
they're
the game
really
over. Yeah.
yeah, game over, man.
Yes.
They're really considering their options here. And everyone's like, all right, we only got one fucking choice here. And it's down to them going in and fucking riding against the fucking Beast Titan and his big ass rock that he's tossing. And the whole speech that he gave. And like, possibly one of the greatest combination of voice actors ever. You got in the
yeah.
sub, you got Jotaro, you got Daisuke Ono in the sub, and in the dub you have fucking J. Michael Tatum.
Yes,
Like
J.
Jesus,
Mikey.
but there's power
Oh,
in the way they
absolutely.
deliver those words, but just like them getting blown away, it's like the most raw. It's the most like badass someone getting absolutely fucked up scene I've ever
Absolutely.
seen. Like someone's like, yeah, I'm gonna go in and be badass, but then they get absolutely mutilated.
Yep.
But it's like the best version of that scene I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
And just watching it live was fucking
It's
crazy.
hard.
And it even built up to what are a lot of people's favorite moment is Levi versus the Beast Titan. It's like the predecessor to that scene. Sort of gives all the emotional build up to it. So I fucking love that scene. And ladies and gentlemen, whoa, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
don't pack your things yet. Don't leave yet. Erwin Smith and his regiment, his little squadron of soldiers, they went up against the Beast Titan, who was throwing big ass rocks that fucking demolished houses, and they still screamed out, and some of them even fucking survived. Ladies and gentlemen, this scene gets the medal of base.
Oh.
I am putting the medal around its fucking neck right now.
It's like that picture
It's
of
getting in
Obama
there.
like awarding himself.
Yep, no, that's exactly what I just pictured.
Yeah,
Because I created that scene.
you made
wrote
that
it,
picture.
Wrote, directed, animated, everything.
Beautiful.
Voice acted. That's not J. Michael Tatum, actually. I was lying. It was Julius. I almost doxed myself.
You did. I was getting close to say your last name when you
Whoa.
stopped too.
Oh no. So yes,
Amen.
I give the base medal to myself and Attack on Titan.
With that being said,
Fuck.
it's time to move on to voice performances.
Speaking of voice performances,
You want to go first on this one?
I will go first. At number 4, we have Chris Niosi as Reagan Arataka. One of the most perfect castings for a character in an anime that I've seen. Like, what? I will admit, I was not crazy about the Mob Psycho dub at first. I watched it in sub originally, but he was just like absolutely perfect for that con man, but still like mature and down to earth guy.
Yeah.
This is what?
He has a conscience.
Yeah, he does. He has a conscience, and he can be wacky, he can be silly, he can be funny. He can also be serious with Mob and giving him advice and shit. I think he's like perfect for him. Like probably my favorite cast from that show. So that's my number 4.
Well, coming at number 4 for me, a voice actor I had never heard of going into this show. Alex Lee. Or Le. It's only one E, but I'm going to pronounce it Lee.
Alex Lee.
Alex Lee. Yeah, Alex Lee sounds better. From Vinland Saga, portraying Thorfinn.
Ooh, based.
I've never heard of this guy before, but he goes
And he's
in
fucking crazy.
hard.
Yeah.
Like he is screaming.
He lives up to the Survive Said the Prophet screaming in the opening.
Oh yeah. Like he's just awesome. Like a lot of it, I don't, people say that like dubs are just screaming the entire time.
No, this is screaming with soul.
But this is more than scream. This is having emotion. This ain't no Dragon Ball scream. No offense.
Hey now. Sean Shem will be in that recording booth screaming as Goku until he loses all of the oxygen in his body. So
yeah.
That motherfucker will scream for 12 minutes.
Well, goddamn.
He like passed out once, I think.
Did he actually? Damn.
Yes.
It's crazy seeing him as a background character in that one show we're watching now.
They brought him back with the Dragon Balls.
Yep. Yeah.
Good pick. Speaking of Vinland Saga.
Oh.
Yeah, I have.
Don't tell me you got Kirk on the track. Kirk is on the track.
As
Kirk is on the track.
What seemingly was, I believe this was a failure of my expectations, because I saw Askeladd and I was like, this dude's hard as fuck. He's got to have a hard ass voice. And Kirk Thornton is not someone who has like a hard ass voice. But once you start to know and learn about his character more and more, you find that he is like the last person, I think, He is a perfect cast for Askeladd. I don't know. There may be a flashback or something. I hope we one day see more of him. Obviously, he's dead, but like I hope we get like a random flashback or something so we just hear Kirk again.
Yes,
Goddamn, that motherfucker's killing it in this show.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Fun fact about him: do you know he voices Ogi?
Oh my boy.
You would not expect that.
You know, that's the Code Geass little side character squad.
I
You got
know.
Ogi, you got D-Tard.
Detard. That dude fucking gets fucked.
He does get fucked.
All right. Well, coming in at number 3 for me then. A little bit of a
Uh-oh.
basic take.
Uh-oh.
Bryce Papenbrook, the Paps, as Aaron
Which one?
Yeager.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 2, Bryce Papenbrook is Aaron Yeager.
Is that yours? Your number 2?
Yes. He's going
He
in.
goes in.
He is this is his best performance. Do
Look,
we agree?
Bryce Papenbrook, like, people make fun of him. Again, for being stereotypical dub voice actor. He voices Inosuke. He voices
Hey,
Kirito.
Hey guys, I'm a guy.
Look, I will admit, I don't
Isekai.
think Kirito's very good, but
No, he's just not a good character in the first place.
yeah,
So
I've never even seen Sao, and I can say that.
he knows.
But God, Bryce Papenbrook,
Oh fuck,
he
dude.
goes in on every role he's in.
He starts like pretty decently, I think. Actually, even early on, like this motherfucker was gonna. He didn't he play Child Aaron as well?
I believe. No, yes, he did.
Because it sounds exactly like him, but like, oh my god, like the scene in season 2 where he's having a breakdown next to Mikasa after.
That is the part that I
honestly,
always think about.
That's his Oscar. That's his Oscar.
That
Like fucking. That's his
Yeah.
clip right there. But even like in the final season,
In the
when
final
he's, like,
season, it's a completely
when
different
he's-
character, and he nails it.
Yes, Sigma Aaron. When he gets to that stage, it's like, oh my god, he's so versatile with Aaron. It's like I love him. to
Yeah,
death.
I mean,
Probably the best. I'd say the best performance on that show. I mean, considering I don't have anyone else above him.
probably, yeah.
Yeah,
The only thing that I would say rivals that is Ervin.
yeah, Mikey Tatum.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's Mr. Tatum.
That's
Like,
Mr.
come on.
That's the Tates. Also, Bryce Papenbrook literally voiced Emiya, so
Oh yeah, he did.
yeah, we all forgot about that.
That's I forgot.
well
about
then,
that.
For me, then coming at number 2,
Number 1.
Mark.
Oh, Aaron was your number 3.
Yeah. Mark
Yeah.
Dyrison. I think that's how you pronounce his name. As Guts.
Yeah. That's my number 1.
Yep.
So.
Again, no idea who this dude was going into the show.
He's not in a lot of.
He's still in the
Stuff,
scene.
really. He's still in the scene apparently, but I don't like, he's not on a lot of stuff I've seen myself. Personally.
Right. But dude, Guts, like, he goes in
Carries
his
the
Guts.
show.
What's that?
Carries the show.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Guts and Griffith's voice actor, as well as why can I not
Costco.
remember it? Yeah, Casca's voice actor, who also does like Misato and a lot of people nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, they go in, but Mark
He
goes in. You know what? Dare I say,
Wait a minute.
he goes raw.
Oh.
And that is why Mark Dyrison gets the badge of rawness.
You know, Caden.
Canon confirmed, locked in.
I'm not one to give out awards willy nilly, but let's just say that Mark. Guess what, buddy? You're
Imagine.
talking directly to Mark.
Yes.
Mark, listen,
How you
buddy.
pronounce it? Why am I saying it the other way?
You get a badge of hard.
Oh,
hardness.
okay.
Okay. Not quite raw, it's getting in there, but
I think he's probably the rawest thing I've seen this year.
he is definitely the rawest voice actor.
Oh, without doubt.
Griffith, like, oh
Yeah,
my
that
God.
clip where he's screaming like Griffith, like
He really,
it's raw in my opinion.
if they're doing,
and
if
hard
they're
in
doing,
yours.
Yeah, okay. Hard and raw.
Hard and raw, like yin and yang.
The spears of despair and hope. The
No,
spears
we
of,
don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
no, the spears of based and cringe. Let's get it in
Yes,
there.
that's real. That's that's gonna be in at some point.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean he just goes in.
Whew!
And then for
Does.
number 1,
Who is your number one? I'm curious. Wait a minute.
who do you think it is?
No, just say.
Who,
just
no,
say.
who do you think it is? Tell me.
No, just say.
Coming at number 1, Jerry Jewell, Claire Stanfield, Field.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? Actually, that makes more sense.
Who do you think it was?
I thought it was gonna be. I thought the Guild train was continuing. You're dude, David Benson.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Mongrel.
Mongrel.
That's a great choice, though.
Like it's hard to do an accent as well as he does it.
The accent, he gets the naive, like the guy who's new at the train station, like shit
His
down,
deliveries-
and the rail tracer.
His
down,
deliveries
like-
are impeccable.
Yes,
They're
absolutely.
so good.
I don't know why I didn't put him on the track.
I don't know why you didn't either.
he gets like the weirdly like intellectual line,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
really down. Like he is great.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
it's awesome.
Hold on.
And
Hold on.
yeah, he does it, and he does it well. No one does it better than Jerry.
I saw him on your favorites list. I was like, wait, who the fuck does he play again? Because I only know him. I think I only know him from One Piece, but that's
Clary plays Cowadu.
oh,
He
okay,
builds
there you go.
before he gets fucking replaced. Don't know whose dumbass idea over at Dubbing Bros Amazon.
We'll never forgive the bros.
Yeah, but I will never forgive Dubbing Bros for the atrocities
Are they like? Oh,
committed.
never mind. Almost Dr. our next show.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you get what I'm saying though. They're like those guys.
Yeah, they are. They are absolutely like those guys.
You
Yes.
think they're
I know
behind it all.
exactly what you mean.
What? You know, I'm not gonna say anything else.
Yeah. But
Those are the performances,
Those are the
ladies and
performances.
gentlemen. And now we have come to our final
second
category. Second.
to last. We still have anime.
Oh yeah. True.
Yeah.
I was like, I was thinking for a second. I was like, oh man, we're gonna end this on fights. Like, it's kind of so
Yeah.
underwhelming thing to end it on.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for reminding me. All right, what do you got at number 4?
At number
Of your
4,
fave battles.
this will make you happy. This will make you dick hard.
This will get you dick hard.
Itadori
It's time for you to get hard.
and Nanami versus Mahito.
Let's get in there,
That
ladies and gentlemen.
Fight. Like animation
The
alone.
the
Carries.
jumping,
The jump, yeah, he gets jumped.
the mugging
He gets curb stomped.
is what happens.
Yeah,
They tell Mahito to bite the fucking curb. Nanami's a Nazi for some reason.
yeah. It's hard. Not that hard,
It's hard.
but it's hard.
Whoa, yeah, not.
It's time for them to get hard.
Gojo's like, it's time for you to get hard.
It's time for you to end that Kaji Tang voice.
That classic Tang.
I forgot
Why
he
does
was
he
voiced by
play all
Tang.
the Giga Chad characters?
That's what I'm saying. Because he's a Giga Chad.
IRL.
He kind of looks like your dad in real life, actually.
Looks my dad.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that part's just good.
Doxing fathers.
Doxing fathers. You don't know what my dad looks like.
I don't. It's mysterious.
You'll never meet Josh. I was about to say his last name. That could have gotten bad.
Dox. You're already no.
Josh?
You've already narrowed it down one factor.
My
though.
father has one of the most common names in the world. Do not tell me that.
Yeah, my dad's named John Smith.
Yeah, exactly.
try and fucking dox me. Number 4. I have a battle of bullets and blades.
Oh.
Kiritsugu versus Kotomine.
Why did I forget about this?
This fight is quite possibly one of the peaks of Fate.
Why did I forget about this?
The mechanics that were introduced beforehand are fucking awesome. His acceleration shit is cool as fuck. There's even some martial arts in there. Koto Mine's got his fucking blades. Kiritsugu's just fucking shooting him. It's set in this like dope ass. It kind of looks like
It
Christian
looks like the
Bale's
Dark Knight,
Batcave.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks like almost identical, but it's like such a cool setting for that fight to take place in, and all the build up between those two before their fight is great. Like, oh my god, that's such a good fight.
It's awesome.
Number four. Number
Yeah.
four. Number three. What are we looking at here?
Number 3 for me. This is a bit of a creative entry. Guts versus Griffith.
Creative mode. Okay.
The snow one, not the original one.
Yeah.
This fight, it's short, it's sweet, it's silent, but it speaks volumes, baby.
It's jam packed with meaning.
They don't say anything, I don't believe. It's a silent
No, it's just
fight.
it's monologue or it's inner
Yeah.
voice. That's it.
It's a beautiful snowy landscape, and Griffiths gets one-shotted.
It's almost like a western scene a little bit.
It
Like,
is.
Guts
It really is.
walks off into the sunset. He's like, farewell. That's basically. I think that's like almost all he says. I think it's the only thing that like words that are exchanged between them.
Yeah, and
That is a great scene.
yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a climax of the show, dare I say?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. Actually,
Yeah,
that's so true. Number 3, we already discussed it. Itadori and Nanami versus Mahito.
Bars.
Easily the best fight in the show.
Yeah. I knew that a Jujutsu one would be on the list, and I had to look through 'em.
Yeah. You know what the funny thing is though is that I thought about this is like I was looking for moments from each show, and I looked at Jujutsu and honestly all of the moments were fights.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be completely
Yeah.
honest, and that's kind of a problem. But you know, I mean, it's a fight show, but whatever. I mean, I obviously love this fucking fight. It's fucking amazing. Itadori breaking through Mahito's domain expansion's dope as fuck.
Oh yeah,
Sukuna interacting with Mahito is also great.
yes,
You know, you have the prior context. Itadori, Junpei, his friend
Yep.
or his recently made friend, just getting fucking killed, and he goes absolutely berserk.
whoa,
Oh, great
Yeah.
fight. High point for season 1.
solid fight. All right then, coming in at number 2 for me, Deku
Oh,
versus, this is gonna make me mad, Todoroki.
gentle criminal. Oh,
Shut your mouth.
come on, La Brava's base. Let's be real.
No. Deku versus Todoroki is the best fight in this show.
A rare My Hero appearance.
Yes. And I know you probably don't like me saying that.
No, I do. I like that fight.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know.
It's completely valid.
I thought you hate everything about the second season because of the opening.
Yeah. Peace sign, worst opening.
Opening of all time.
See, he resorts to ad hominem.
I'm
folks, ladies and
sorry,
gentlemen.
boys, but I gotta.
Alien hominid.
It's either that or your mom.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence. Yeah. By the way, his mom's not dead. If that's what you, that's not what we're doing.
I don't know. She might be.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't checked on her in a little while.
Now we're gonna have to buy the Oreos all on our own.
Dude, don't dox us.
My bad. I'm getting a little bit too personal with some of this information. Yeah. It's a beautifully animated fight.
Yeah, it is.
It ends
It's a Nakamura banger.
it ends awesome.
The climax.
Nakamura?
Yeah,
Edit this out.
Yutaka. You should censor it.
Yes.
Or wait,
Yes.
I'll be censoring.
Yes. You do that.
What Nakamura is he talking about?
Yeah. Who is that? What's he talking
What?
about? Find out on the next episode of the Misfortune Podcast. Moving on to your
Yeah,
number 1.
We're slipping it. Number. Well, this is my number 2.
Oh,
This is my number
my
2.
bad.
Hold up. My number 2 is Shimazaki versus everybody. This is From Mob Psycho
Oh, I know
100 season
exactly what I was thinking about putting this on there actually.
Mob Psycho 100 season 2, the fucking teleporting guy versus everybody. I remember the first time I watched this, I was like, what am I watching right now? What is this? I mean, everything about it, from like just the viscer. I don't know. There's there's much to be said about that fight, but it's probably one of my favorite interpretations of a teleportation power I've ever seen. Like, he'll just like, the background changes behind him. I fucking love that. Like,
Yeah,
aneurysm inducing.
it's awesome.
I love that fight.
It's like, it's epic. It's cool.
Sick epic.
Sick,
Base
epic,
epic.
Cool.
Base epic. Cool.
Cool.
Hard
moments.
bars. Cringe bait. Well, no cringe.
I just got a collateral on 3 different people.
Pulse.
Coming in at my number 1.
Casual flex.
Yeah, sorry guys. This might be your number 1, but it's hard to call.
Let's see. It's too close to call. It's too close to call.
Yeah,
Dude, we got to do a Cars episode. Let's do a Cars retrospective.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Coming in at number 1.
He put in what in his cup? That's a good joke. Thanks, Larry.
Saber Alter versus Ryder.
Go on.
This fight is the closest thing you can get to legitness.
That was legitness.
That was legitness.
Vine.
It's,
remember?
I mean, like, it's what I want in a fight. It's
what are those, Caden? What are those? What's your
animated,
grocery list?
tits everywhere.
Oh, that's true. There's no tits in these other fights that I
see Ryder's tits and her eyes.
I have to revise my whole list.
That's when she takes off her thing. Ryder finally uses her noble phantasm, and for some reason, Ryder is the most powerful servant.
You get one of the fucking hottest Type Moon characters fighting.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't realize she gets fucked in every other, not sexually, like just like
well,
morally.
she does. In other ones.
Yeah.
The Hollow,
if you will. That's a dream sequence.
Yeah, whatever.
But no, I mean, she finally gets her moment, and it's sick. And
it is sick.
You know what it also is, Julius?
What?
It's hard.
Oh.
That's why Saber Alter versus Ryder is getting the badge of hardness.
Holy shit.
Because of how hard it makes my dick.
You know. Oh.
That's a bar, and you cannot deny.
Wait a minute. The double entendre.
You like that?
The fight and the animation is hard, but his penis is also erect.
His penis is harder. Yeah.
That was like a holy shit.
That was like a play on words.
Props.
Thank you.
Mine is not that one, but it is a ufotable one.
Damn.
Lengok
Fuck
versus
you.
Akaza.
Fuck
Guys,
you. Asuka?
this shit. Whoa. No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No sister fucker. We ain't in the fast.
I'm glad you
franchise.
got that reference because I didn't even know if you would recognize that name.
Yeah, no. There's many things that I just can't forget. Including that 6th movie.
No, I don't blame you. Don't watch Car No Kill Guy 6.
This fight, it was honestly just as good as I fucking remembered it. The music is going in. I don't give a fuck. Those little chants in the background, like those go in. Akaza is a cool fucking character, as is Rengoku. They're sort of like ideology clashing on Akaza being like, come on, be a fucking demon, be strong. But Rengoku accepts the idea of dreams being like fleeting and life itself being fleeting, just like how Tanjiro had to move on from his family who were fleeting.
They were dead.
And now he has to move on. And that's just, as we've come to understand, a stage of life. Especially Rengoku just straight up says it. And that is and you obviously got the shit afterwards with Tanjiro and no scoping, but that doesn't count.
That's hard. That's the
that
hardest
is
part
hard.
of that movie is when he no scopes him.
When he just he's like wordless, just like grabs his sword, goes
he
up
just
and is
javelins.
like, that is hard.
Do you think Tanjiro would be Lancer because of that, or would he be Saber? I think he'd still be a Saber.
Maybe in an AU he could be Lancer.
Oh, like a Grand Order.
You know what I'm thinking? Yeah.
Gotcha,
That's what I'm thinking. And like it's amazingly animated. There's a cool ass like CGI tiger, cool ass fire dragon. There, the fists versus this that you wouldn't think like, oh, fists versus a sword fight. This will be interesting, but like they make it work, and
Yeah.
it's
Epic.
ah.
Moving on
I came.
to the top 4
Those
anime.
are the fights. Lady, hold on. We have to. There's like a listen,
What is there?
ladies and gentlemen.
tournament?
This is our. This is our. This is the big. This is the big. The biggie right here. This is the big award. This is the best picture
Best Picture.
of the OVA.
The
Pretty
OVA
much.
equivalent of Best Picture.
The OVA equivalent of best picture, despite the fact that we already did movies. But you know,
Whatever.
let's get in there. All right.
You start.
I'll start off. Number 4, I have a shocker, a sleeper hit that just came in out of nowhere. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
That's my number 4 too, baby.
Let's get it. Wait, that's your number 4?
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, bud. Yeah, buddy.
This shit is.
I have one that
It
might
le-
not
it
even
left
be
me-
count as a show.
It left me salivating. It left me craving more of this franchise. Okay, and that's a lot more than I can say
for most
for most
yeah.
shows. It's kind of a puzzle to figure out first watch, but I think rewatch,
Oh,
like the rewatch value, will
yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
be good for this show.
We are rewatching this together.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same. Your comments are mine, baby.
We are one.
All right, well, you throw in your number 3.
We are a blob. Number 3, we have Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh,
Listen, I know this is Big Fight Punch show, but it's like one of the best Big Fight Punch shows. It's one of the best to do it. I don't give a fuck if it stole some shit from Bleach. That's what I hear a lot of people say. I don't give a flying fuck. The future is now. Panda, cool emotional moments, just badass fights in general. The power system's probably one of my favorites in a show. I love it. 10 out of 10. These are all 10s, by the way, is what I'm going with.
my top 2 were 10s.
Fair enough.
Number 3 was close. Speaking of which, coming in at number 3, the Vinland Saga.
Oof. The Vin.
The Vin. No Diesel. No Diesel.
Vin Diesel stars in Vinland Saga.
Dude, do you think Vin Diesel could pull off an Askeladd, maybe? Maybe an old
The
man.
sink or swim.
No,
I think
he would be Thor's.
yeah, that's exactly what I was
That's
just
dream
thinking.
casting.
Dude.
That is dream levels of
He's like,
casting.
yeah!
Okay,
The fucking
so we have our
Vin Diesel
Thors.
idiot.
We have our Thors. And of
We
course,
have
Timothy
Thors.
Chalamet would play Thorfinn.
Oh my fucking god. Damn it. He can't keep getting away with this.
I would say we have an inside joke, but
Askeladd played by Kurt Russell. Fast alum only allowed in the Vinland Saga live action remake.
yeah.
Thorkel's portrayed by The Rock.
Hold on, I'm in a sniping battle with this guy.
Desecration, definitely.
Give me a second. Let me win.
If you want to
Really
bring
quick.
it to the masses. I want to play some fucking intense music while you're doing this.
Do it, bud.
Do it, bud.
Yeah. I mean, Vinland Saga.
You're a little
sorry,
fucking bud.
sorry, guys.
A little fucking bud. Yeah, that's a motherfucking fact. Never leave the house.
Yeah, I mean, Vinland Saga is just awesome. It's like it grew on me hard.
But it's
too.
a show about Vikings. How can that be cool?
I would not have expected to like it as much as I did.
Mm,
God damn, I am glad you picked
You're-
that show.
you're welcome, Caden. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I remember you first picked it. You were like, "No, Julius, I don't want to watch this." Look at you now.
I was like that.
You were like Thorfinn as a child, and then you became Thorfinn as the teenager.
I did. That's true.
You did. Number 2, Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin.
Lo Shingeki no.
Little Shingeki no. I mean, there's so much to say about this show that we discussed in our 2-hour plus episode where we discussed literally nothing but Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
If you want to hear our thoughts on that, go listen to that. If you want to hear Caden not being able to be in the conversation for the last 30
Yeah,
minutes,
sorry guys.
go
My
listen
mic
to
was
that
broken.
episode.
I wasn't tired.
No, it was my internet, remember?
Oh, that's right.
That was the bad internet arc. I mean, there's already been so much said about Attack on Titan, like world building. Yes. 10 out of 10. I'm really excited to see whether or not it sticks to landing. I've heard it hasn't in terms of the manga.
But also, there might be a
but-
manga original.
Anime
Or
original.
I mean, anime original.
I'm hopeful. I'm
Yeah.
somewhat hopeful at least. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Well,
Let's get it.
kind of number 2 for me. This might be cheating.
Uh-oh.
An OVA. Freakery!
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's my show. I do as I please.
It's 6 fucking episodes. Or it's a 2.5-hour movie.
Depending on whether or not you're in America or Japan.
Which experience would you like?
This show is just great. Like it's everything I want. Like if you want nostalgia for an era you've never lived in,
Ooh,
this is the show to watch.
put that on the DVD.
Put that on the DVD, put that on the Blu-ray, put that on the VHS, the cassette.
That's the next thing. Hey, put that on the Blu-ray.
I put that on the
Put that on the
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
Yeah, this show is just it's epic. It's an epic banger.
Epic. That's an interesting word to describe.
Yeah.
Cool. But you know what? I like it.
What's the best? What's a good word to describe fully? Like a fresh show. It's fresh.
Fresh. Is it rated fresh on Rotten Tomatoes? Is the question.
They probably didn't rate it on Rotten Tomatoes.
They've got television shows on. They've got anime on there for some reason.
Interesting. Well,
It's fresh.
there you have it.
It's new. It's wild. It's.
I'm
really
curious
cool.
to know what your number 1 is.
Caden. Once you change the rules, it all became simple.
Wait.
Number 1, Mob Psycho 100.
You're a fucker.
It
You're
is.
such a
Listen,
fucker.
it is. It may seem rudimentary, elementary, penitentiary. Get in there. Compared to some of these other shows, you have the massive world building of Attack on Titan. You have the character, the many different character dynamics and history between them. You have the narrative that leaps around here and there. It's not always linear necessarily. And Baccano is the king of non-linear storytelling in anime. You got a bunch of like 20 different main characters, all these complex things. But I still will always come back to this show because it hits my emotional G-spot, so to speak.
I hate your normal G-spot.
Regularly.
That's a topic for another
regularly.
day.
Yeah, wait for the sex life segment.
Wait.
I believe I shed tears multiple times just rewatching it. The action is fucking amazing. The animation is amazing. And the best fucking part is it's not even over yet. The newest season is coming, and I will be coming alongside everyone else if it's good. If it's shit, ladies and gentlemen, the Misfortune podcast might be over because Julius will have leaped off of something.
Oh, wow. I could do this without you.
Yeah. Dark. It's about to carry the podcast.
The one-man podcast.
The one. Hey, it's been done
It turns
before.
into a commentary channel.
Hey, Caden, in my last will and testament,
Carry the
all you're
Misfortune
gonna have-
podcast on without me.
all you're gonna have to do is carry the Misfortune podcast.
Caden, all I need is
And-
an episode a month.
I need you somehow to get onto Joe Rogan's podcast. That will be
No,
your
bro.
one
I'll get your
that will be
AI. Your AI mind.
your one mission in life. Your one mission in life.
I'll get there one day. I'll do
Get
something
my AI
crazy.
We'll have
I saw some like tweet a while back, and it was like, one day you'll be forgotten, and no one will ever remember you, and like someone will have their last thought of you. And there was a reply, and it was like, "Not if I eat the Mona Lisa. I'll eat the Mona Lisa."
or if we steal the Declaration of Independence. Holy shit.
Oh, National Treasure remake.
That's a bar.
That is a bar.
National Treasure.
Um,
John Voight's in that movie, by the way.
All right, so I'm gonna go into Letterboxd and give that a 1 out of 10 really quick.
You need to go to all the Kevin Costner and John Voight movies and just rate them all half stars.
And then my review will be John Voight or Kevin Costner.
Yeah, put one of the tags.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, that's
yeah.
it. I was skeptical because I was like, it's just this. I want Mob Psycho to be the best show, so I'm obviously going to be biased against all these other shows, but rewatching it, I really reaffirmed it.
Fair enough.
Honest to God. Fair enough.
Coming in at number 1 for me, Shingeki no.
Woo! Goddamn baby girl.
It's just a good show. Need I say more?
I mean, it's just a decent telly.
It's just a good
program.
picture.
Good program.
Good program. Yeah, it's just good. That's all I have to say. World building, characters, everything about it, good.
Honest to God.
Everything about it, good.
Everything about it. Let's get Michael Caine on the podcast.
So, I do say that this new Shingeki no Kyojin episode is
The
quite
Michael
exquisite.
podcast.
Oh, the Caniacs.
Where my Caniacs at?
Imagine Michael Caine, like a British accent. He's like, "What's going on, Caniacs?" Every episode, we eat Raising
Yo,
Canes.
The Michael Caine fan base is dying. Where are all my Caniacs
Where
at?
Caniacs at?
Where has Michael Caine been? I haven't seen him in a movie in.
I think he's not acting,
That's fucked up. He needs to provide for us.
which is sad because he's a good actor. He's just done bad movies recently,
and he's an old man.
and he's probably on his deathbed.
I failed you. Every single movie is on his
I
death.
failed you.
I failed you, Mr. Director. I can't fucking walk. That's dark. Oh, excuse me, and also I forgot to present my final award of the bars.
Oh yeah, you did.
Bars goes to Mob Psycho.
Fair enough. This has been
You're the protagonist of your own life, ladies and gentlemen.
the 2021 OVA
Your
Best
life
of 2021.
is your own.
Fucking
hell.
This is actually probably, we've been recording for, I set a stopwatch at the beginning, 2 hours 45 minutes.
Oh, this is a unit. I was not
Um,
expecting this to be such a unit.
Yeah, I just want to go to bed at this point. It's 1:30 in the morning right now.
Caden's fallen.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys for making this year great.
And I'll put this in for the intro I'm gonna edit next year.
We're gonna have a lot of
2021.
Oh, what was that one clip that
2021.
you had? I forgot what it was.
What?
You had a clip, or you said something in the 2020 OVA, and it was like,
We said
2021 is going to be the best year ever.
did I say that?
Probably. They say it in everything.
We said 2020 sucks, so
2021, it's pretty mid.
it was kind of shit.
It was-
Too,
I think
honestly. I didn't like
it's
it.
pretty mid.
I fucking other than hanging with
The last half is
Okay.
definitely better than the first half, in my opinion.
That's
just
actually opposite for me.
That's just because I reintegrated back into society after being gone.
Reintegrated back into society.
Thank you guys for listening to this Morton podcast. It means a lot.
Yes.
Um,
Hold on. Shh, be quiet. Hold on. Man, 2021. It wasn't my favorite,
it's
but
the monologue.
I'm I'm really hoping that 2022 is gonna turn things around, but at least you guys will have something to look forward to. Once a month, it's the Misfortune Podcast.
which I recently
This will go on
accidentally
the intro for
revealed
next year.
to my ex-girlfriend.
No, you revealed the fact that we had a podcast.
She'll find it and she'll listen to this episode. Shout out.
Just
Should
look
I
up
dox her?
Hayden Julius.
That's the thing is,
No, what the
I've
fuck?
tried to avoid saying. Well, we're on good terms. It's cool. I've
So
tried.
you can just dox
No, I'm
her?
kidding. Yeah. Shout out.
That person.
You know who I'm talking about. You know
Yeah.
who you are.
Frank.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to the Misfortune podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
look forward again next year to the Medal of baseness,
Baseness,
the badge
hardness,
of
rawness,
rawness,
and bars.
hardness and bars.
Hardest.
What? I'm fading too. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that's what I'm saying, dude. So goddamn late for this.
I hope you guys have a happy holiday season. For anyone who wants to hear fucking Merry Christmas, alright, goddammit, Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas, whoever celebrates them is upset for some reason.
Yeah.
We out. Look forward to the next episode, which is coming out, and it's gonna be about getting fucked by some D.
Getting fucked by the D, the hard D.
Getting fucked by the D. Oh my goodness. Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
This has been the Misfortune Podcast. Thank
we
you.
said that.
Take us away.
When you really break it all down, grip is what separates the men from the boys.